Hey, fabulous people. How is everyone doing today? I am doing quite fantastic. Been a busy day, but been a good day. I've been getting a lot of things done. The family and I, lots of travel, lots of setting things up for our move here soon in the future. Getting things organized, like basically how we want to travel, what we're gonna do with all of our stuff. Getting a lot of things in order. Now, right now, I was currently working on basically trying to do everything we did, or starting to do everything we did last time, because we picked up a handful of items here and there, and I don't remember where and what. So I'm basically just right now running through everything we did before that we lost because we had the computer shut down. So I had this happen once before on stream where while playing Final Fantasy VII, the game froze and everything on my computer froze, but it came back after like 30 seconds or so, and I don't know what that was. And that happened again the last time we played, and everything looked okay, but I clicked outside of the game and then everything like stopped, like everything hard crashed. And so that was no good. And so now I basically did everything I could to make sure the stream was going to stay solid, be good, and hopefully not crash. Took a lot of updates, did a lot of scans and whatnot, and I think we're good. I think we're golden. I think we've caught up to all the things we need to do. I may or may not be Windows 11 compatible, because apparently I don't know if anyone's, or if a lot of people have talked about this. Not that anyone's talked about it. But, oh, Terry, goodness gracious. Cadet Gimpy, thank you for the 22 months. Oh my goodness. Shriek has now graduated college. That is correct. You're not wrong. I made the wrong selection over here, but that's fine. Apparently there was this thing where, depending on the motherboard you had, you needed to get to a certain BIOS version before you could update to Windows 11. So like if you have Windows 10, the operating system is just going to bug you to upgrade to Windows 11. And mine would say, hey, you're not Windows 11 ready. And apparently it was just because there was, I forget what the setting was. There's just one setting that needed to be changed. Win 11, very stinky. Is it still stinky? That's too bad. I'm not in any rush to change over, to be honest. I've been just fine with 10, honestly. Big stinky. Yeah, I feel like I got 10 like a couple months after it came out, and I was perfectly fine with it. Basically the whole time. I mean, there's been your hiccups here and there, but like, yeah, when you have, not to say that Windows has a monopoly on things, because obviously you got your Linux and you got your Mac OS and stuff, but like, the things that I generally like to use all work with Windows, so it's kind of a monopoly on me. Yeah, it makes more sense to stick with Windows, but yeah, I'm not in any rush this time, just because I have gotten that opinion that Windows 11 is stinky, or at least not as fantastic as some would like to say. But yeah, thank you for chiming in on that, Terry. I hope you're having a good time. You're playing some Destiny right now, Nick, correct? Yeah, we need to do our slip drive in here. How's that going? How's Destiny 2? And thank you again for the 22 months. All right, so this no-go. I might as well just switch it over to the game view at this point, because this is just where we're at. We need to go back to the Chocobo Sage, because I remember you get a materia. I think you get a fourth enemy skill from him. Just don't remember which spot it's in. It's not really on the map, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't have like a dot or anything. So that's the hill. Is it to the right? There he is. This is the Chocobo Sage. Pain is normal. Are you guys playing, what do they call the multiplayer again? Crucible? You playing Crucible? Or is it just a raid that's just extremely terrible? Yeah. Gotcha, Crucible. Oh yeah, Chocobo Sage, who doesn't know anything other than his name, just barely. I'm the Chocobo Sage. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't played Destiny 2. I feel bad, guys, so I imagine only you can hear me, Terry. I don't know that Nick's also listening in, but I feel like I should have gotten on the bandwagon at some point with y'all to actually play that game with you guys. Because it's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I know you guys love it, and so like, I would love to, I feel like I could have spent more time playing games with you guys if I just played more Destiny. It's so much to keep up with, though. That's the other problem. There's a lot to do. And the only thing, like, I more or less kind of got into doing the raids and stuff. I feel like they could be fun. I feel like what I enjoyed most, though, was Gambit, just because it was, like, the most unique thing about that game from, like, everything else. It was just a fun, unique game mode, and I appreciated it quite a bit. Alright, I'm trying to think, was there anywhere else important we need to go? Oh, there is a materia over here we can go to. This is where it crashed last time, so let's see if it happens again. I'm tempted to test this, because that's kind of the man I am. We're gonna scoot our way over there sideways. Dude, getting the high wind in this game is the best part of the entire game. Once you're able to free roam is like the best thing in any Final Fantasy game. In my opinion. That's my opinion. I feel like I bought a materia from somewhere and I can't remember what it was. We went to like 4 or 5 different towns. Not that any of it's important. We talked to a bunch of people. I think we got this one materia. I can't remember if the materia shop here had a materia that I didn't have. I think they did. I feel like they had more than when I initially came, because I think they have MP and HP plus initially, and then they get something else. Ooh, more stuff. Elixir, magic source, nice. Full cure, that's right, full cure. That's one we need to train, like, start training immediately, because if we do not, or like you can't use it until you train it up. Why are we even training heal? Who cares? Who cares about heal? Get full cure in there. I don't care about preemptive that much. Look at heal going. Need to level up those green materials. Of course our store's open. The world is ending. We don't care. It doesn't matter. We're all about users, my dude. Oh yeah, it's time shop. I want to go to the exact same spot where the game crashed. We'll see if it happens again. Because I'm a sadist. I don't think I really need to talk to anybody else. I don't know that there's anything that I triggered too much here, game-wise, because I know you can get different items from talking to different people in different towns after all the events we did went down. Maybe we'll talk to this guy. But none of them have been too huge. I went through Hunan because I thought I might have gotten something out of there. I think we also did a run-through of Calm. We can do that later, technically. I don't think that's that important. I just want to get some materia. We'll talk to Bugenhagen. We'll see if the whole game crashes again. And then we will move on to... I don't know. What do we move on to? Because I guess we can move on and just go to Badil. Or we can keep training some stuff up. Mystify. Alright, that's the one I didn't have. Because I think we went to Gongaga, and I found that there's another store that I had never seen in my life before. But there wasn't really anything there worthwhile, at least at this point. And no one had any new or exciting information as far as I was aware. Yeah, Bugenhagen. This is where he tries to tell you about where Midiel is, but he can't remember. That's what Cloud is. He fell into the life stream. I see, Cloud has, it's true, there are several places on this planet where life stream is gathered. Most of those places are below the surface where the humans cannot reach them. There is only one place, an island floating in the southern sea. What did you say? Oh, I haven't left here in years, no good, can't remember. That's up to you, figure it out. Alright. If this fails, I love y'all. Y'all are fantastic. And I will see you at some point in the future. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We just give up on everything. Just gonna walk around. And if it does freeze up, I'm not touching anything. We're gonna wait till it all comes back. And hopefully we might be able to continue. Sometimes you just wanna go upstairs, my dude. Just wanna look in the telescopes. Can I use a telescope? No, not right now. Not right now. They say no. They say no! It's tragic. Okay. I don't remember where it froze up here. I think it was like when I first got up here. Oh, okay, there we go. Going to the top. Like I never know the top. Hey! Alright. So some sort of fluke. Nothing back there. Still makes me cry to this day. Technically, we can start doing chocobo stuff, but you can't race since the saucer is closed. Okay. Alright. Don't know what that problem was last time. But it's not related to that area, so that's that's good. Got a lot of enemy skill stuff we can start hunting down. Oh, we gotta equip the other one too. Now I'm curious. I wonder if Nibelheim's any different. We're just gonna keep exploring. Also, we're gonna save like 1,000,000 times. Due to fear. Does this guy say anything interesting? It's terrible. The color of that unlucky star. The children are so scared they won't even go outside. Or they don't see it either. But I still watch the door because we're at overcapacity. And we're gonna get in a fight. He's gonna get in a fight. Yep. Almost. So close. So close. Alright, we need to get our other enemy skill on. Yeah, last time we went and got Goblin Punch because we can hit up the Goblin Islands, so we can do that. I guess we could go to a handful of different places right now and just start collecting enemy skills. We should obviously put the two. So what is it? If one enemy skill already has an attack, and you have one that doesn't have that attack and they're both attached to the same person, you don't get the new attack. For some reason. I don't know why that is. Has anything changed? Don't stay. Now, all the clones are gone, right? So that's the main thing that's different is all the clones, all the clone clones are gone. All the dudes in the hoods. All them Seppi bros. I mean, they're not necessarily clones, to be fair. Like, I mean, what is it? She talked to Tifa? Nope, she just turns and says, I'm a shop. Let's do this. Because Sephiroth, we know, is created using Genova cells. It's not, like, literally his, the daughter. What, me in a business? Don't worry, it's alright. I got paid by the company. My real job is to protect the secret of Nibelheim. Oh, he's actually telling us. What? Secret? We don't have a clue, but it's alright. It's all over anyway. The end, the end, the end. Yeah, even as we speak, Meteor, the end. Oh, that's cool. He gives up the secret. That's cool. How can you shop at a time like this? That's what he said. What, me in a business? Yeah, okay, that's great. I didn't know this. I don't think I ever came back to talk to this guy before. That's hilarious. Alright. Oh, we can play Tifa's piano as Tifa. I think we can get things. Oh, can't we get her limit now? We might be able to, I can't remember. I didn't write down the tune. I can look it up. Ugh, those kids. They probably were in the northern crater when it blew up. Oofs. Go to Clouds first. You may have to look this up. Because I kinda didn't write it down. Cloud's fake mom. What's going to happen to this planet? What the hell is Shinra doing? That's a great question. You have anything else to say other than that? Nope, that's all. There's only like 4 people in this town now. We're trying to keep up the lie. It's a lot harder when there's a lot of hooded figures around here, but... Alright, Tifa. Back to your room that they somehow recreated and added your secret stash to it. Can you read the letter? Can you look at your underwear? Nope, okay. That functionality has been removed. Alright. Cloud. Cloud is playing. Oh, it doesn't let you right now? Cloud is playing. You could play too. Ah, but she doesn't. Okay. Boo. I was gonna play the scales. I'm pretty sure there's no point in going up to the reactor. We're not gonna make that run today. And there's probably no point in coming up here either. I mean, I guess we could come and get Vincent if we didn't have him. We can fight some dude swinging from a chain. That part is my favorite. We never fought Yang. Guys, Yang is one of my favorite people to fight. We haven't fought him. We fought him in the battle square. You need to remember the magic of these other two. They're a bit better magic and I can morph things. Morph him. Kill it with fire. Oh, Red 13 no. Nice, what do we get? I guess he'll tell us at the end. Oh, he does not like fire. It didn't give us anything. That morph did not work. Alright, so not everything morphs into an item. I guess we've learned. I think it was a mirror. It should have given me like a... It should have given me an actual mirror, actually. I would have loved that. And we could have reflected. We could have reflected all over the place. Oh, frick. Hey, what was that? Oh, Enro, what is up, my dude? Let's just burn him out. Dude, 7 months. Thank you so much. Enro, my man, how is Destiny 2 going? I know you're playing with Cadet right now. How's that? Are you feeling any pain? Where is it? Is it in the sinus? Some real nostalgia here. Oh, dude, yeah, we've been going hard on this one. We're doing all of the Fort Condor fights. I like it. That's good. That is good to hear. Alright. I'm literally just scouring anything to see if anything's different. We're on disc 2. I like that I like that Marge Simpson meme. Yeah, these haven't changed, obviously. These are the same. I just think it's neat. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, I just think it's neat. We read all these before. The escape reports of 2 soldiers. One was definitely killed and one was suspected dead. I just think it's neat. Right. No extra Sephiroths down here. Not that there wouldn't need to be, actually. Boom, boom. Music down here is fantastic. Guess we're not gonna bump into Yang. No Yang. Ah. Oh well. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is definitely probably the most nostalgic game, and it probably, for a lot of people, it is. I'm trying to think if there's another game that's more nostalgic for people than Final Fantasy VII. It's kind of hard to think of, because with how much is being remade and how many other games are making for it, they've made a Battle Royale on mobile, or they're making that, which I find kind of hilarious. Morph him. Aw. 1/8 of her damage. Kick a man while he's down. But yeah, I can't think of another game that's as probably nostalgia. It's not like anyone's like begging for Pong or frickin' Pac-Man to be remastered. I guess Mario. Mario's kind of its own economy though. I mean, there's not really a nostalgia for Mario because Mario never like went away. Whereas Final Fantasy keeps going, but not exactly the same stories. It's definitely interesting to think about. But yeah, this was definitely the most fun game to talk about back in the day. Okay, we got Quake. Oh, he's got Comet as well. He's got Comet! But yes, Nick, thank you for resubscribing, my dude, with Prime. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh. Okay. Rocket Town. I imagine Rocket Town will have something going on with it. What does this guy's face look like? Mug him. Oh, I should be mugging people. Doing Death Blow. And I guess just doing Demi. Gotta... Aw. Gotta train up all these materials. Ooh. Dude, gravity sucks. That's something my son has learned a lot, is gravity is not your friend. Gravity will never be your friend. My son, dude. I understand the proud parent syndrome. I will be proud of my son for anything he does. Oh my goodness. My son he's crawling around right now. He's crawling kind of funny, but he's crawling around. Let's just end this real quick. crawling around a ton. He has learned to sit up by himself, which is great. He's still practicing it, obviously, but he can do it, and he likes doing it. Just every once in a while, you know, you get nervous because you're like, please don't fall over. Please don't bump your head or anything, please. Because he gets real sad if that happens, obviously. We got nice new play mats and stuff, so he can kind of tumble a little bit safer. But it's one of those ones, they bounce. Yeah, children are made to bounce, essentially. That's correct. You're not wrong. We got one of those mats where that has like the, you know, like the puzzle piece thing, so it all fits in, right? Which, you know, you generally see. And the funny thing about those is he frickin', wait, real quick, the entrance is over here. This is just interesting. The entrance is right here. You would expect to go over that mountain and just be right there, but we have to cross all the way this way, and then the exit's there? That's funny. Why isn't it just right here? Why isn't it next to Rocket Town? Alright. But yeah, those puzzle piece pads. Oh, people are really depressed here, goodness gracious. But my son is enjoying just tearing them apart. Like, he's just like undoing the borders and stuff and trying to undo them all. The kid's unstoppable, man. Tons of what look like antique guns. I bet the owner of this store was a real gun fanatic. A gun is a man's weapon. Ain't nothing else to do. Ain't nothing. Indica, cool. S mines, protective power wrist, protect vest, earring. Okay, nothing super duper exciting. Oop. Is there not? Oh, there's a door. There's a chest in here that I haven't opened. 4th bracelet. I guess I already have 1, 2, and 3. I must. It's the only way that this makes any sense. Alright. Toilet. Oh, that's a good question. Is the guy who's on the toilet all the time still in the toilet? These are the real questions. You done, buddy? I'm in here. It's not doing so hot. Huge dude. Meteor's coming toward us and I can't even go to the bathroom. I'll take it. I'll talk to the guy. Would you like a drink? Let's hear your story. You don't feel comfortable here? Then every time you look in the sky, you see Meteor. I'm starting to see it now. Admiring the art. 300 a night. Come again, buy again sometime. I feel like the inn prices have gone up. Is FF7 not like inflation proof? Get in there. I want to go in the bathroom. Right. Looking around for items. Looking around for things. We could do Yuffie's side quest. We can do that with Tifa. It's funny because there's a handful of things you can just do as Tifa, and then eventually Cid takes over. You do a bunch of stuff with them that, and it changes dialogue obviously because they're different characters. So things go on like this, and Meteor's just going to smash right into us and kill us all. Right? I guess that's life. This guy's happy. Oh, he's having a crisis. This man. Oh, he's bored. Anything can get me excited. He's bored out of his mind. Jeez, it's boring. Is anything exciting going to happen here? Wait a minute. Like the world's ending. Not enough. Don't care. It's fake news. Don't believe it. It's not happening. Can't see it in the sky. It's not true. Shin is trying to gather the huge materia from Corel and Fort Condor. There are 4 left, and they're transporting them here. I can't stand the thought of them using my rocket for something like this. Ooh, I didn't realize they start talking about that this early. All Gramps does is gaze at the rocket all day long. Man likes to look at rockets. What's wrong with that? Nope. More people to talk to. Go back. Man likes his rockets. What's wrong with that? Oh, item shop. Item shop. Ooh, barrier. I don't have any barriers yet. Give me barrier. Nothing else down there, right? Oh, there was, huh? Exit. We don't have an exit either. We're all 10,000. Did I miss these somewhere else? Or do you have to buy them? I feel like I've been pretty thorough. Other than this chest, apparently. Guard source. Don't remember if I actually came into here before. This house. Maybe I did. I can't remember. It was a while ago that we first got to Rocket Town. Look up at the sky, the bigger a meteor gets, the less time we have to live. Gosh, everyone's just batting 1,000 on their happiness. Okay, yeah. Everyone's depressed. Cool. Where's Shira at? Oh, it's not her house. See, I don't know how to get jokes. The depression's hitting hard in this town, man. Oh, get in there. Okay, that one's already open. We went to Calm, but I don't think... We might have gotten like one item at a Calm, but I don't think there was really anything that... There wasn't anything major worth looking at. We can wait till we're Sid, I guess, to go there. Shira! What's going to happen? Okay, that's all she's got to say. But yeah, no, my son, again, he's been progressing and just being the cutest little kid ever. I swear, this kid smiles at everyone. Oh, it's locked now? I can't go to the backyard where the tiny Bronco is. He's just such a happy kid. Super friendly. He smiles at just anyone. Like all his doctors and stuff. Just happy kid. Go to church. Happiest kid. Smiles at everybody. Is there gonna be anyone to talk to up here? The Shinra Type 26. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Go, 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 Tifa, go, 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 Tifa, go. Oh, it's closed. No. Sid, you don't have the keys. Did you leave one under the mat? Gosh. I wish I knew what space travel was like. If they leave a key under the mat for the space shuttle, it would be great. Elon would do that for his levels of security. That'd be good. Can we go this way? No. Ooh, we can escape over here. I ran this way before? Let's bring it back to the town or just leave the city? Oh, okay, you should walk back. Alright. This town's making me depressed with their sad music. Whee! Alright. What's next on our list, my guy? Let's go to Costa del Sol. Let's go on Costa del Sol. Where's this? They're just screwing around, man. I don't mind so much to look around and check things out. How's everybody doing in the happiest spot on Earth, huh? How we all doing? Oh. Still chilling, I hear? I don't feel like sightseeing around town. What I really want to do is looks like the gold saucer's temporarily closed. Alright, well you're not doing that apparently. How much is this place again? Is this 300k gil? Is that some kind of joke? No. Oh, I can't buy it as Tifa. That's some sexism right there. I want to buy this house. I don't really know if there's any benefit to buying the villa other than just buying the villa. We can annoy the sleeping guy all the time. Jeez, my lower back is killing me. Yes, sir. How do you do? I'm the manager. Nice to meet you. Well, if you'll pardon me, I'll be leaving. Good night. What does this guy do? Is this like a front for something, this whole villa? Like he's the manager for the house? Or for what? They gotta be running something down there. Well, I'm not worried when it comes down to it. I'm headed for this. When it all comes down, I'm headed for the skies. The only problem is, will there be anywhere to left to land? That's a good plan. Not gonna be able to nap like this for much longer. When you put it that way, I feel kind of sad. Talk to that guy? Probably not. Oh. Nah. Boat's not here anymore. No. There's no ship to Junon. Recently, there's been a horde on materials. Everything's topsy-turvy. Oof. Everyone's in a rush to get one last vacation in before the meteor strikes. That's why it's so busy here. Let's go to the beach. guy selling stuff in here. Oh, we can go talk to Johnny. Is Johnny around? Can't make ends meet. Buy things. A bazooka, shoot. Oh crap, are these good weapons? Oh shoot, not bad. Alright. Oh, and they're all chained together? Nice. Okay. These are actually interesting. Solid bazooka. Alright, are we saving money for anything? I don't think we are. Unless we really wanted to buy the villa, but I guess we can do that whenever we want. I kind of want to get all the weapons there are. Solid bazooka, huh? Alright. I don't need your minds. I already spent so much money. When you're in here, forget about all those awful things going on outside and just enjoy yourself. Just sitting here having a quiet drink, being depressed. You understand what my boss is thinking? I'm gonna yell at him. I'm gonna scream my head off till it gets ugly. Isn't that what life's all about? What do you think? What is he on about? Okay, this lady is uninteractable. She's not real. She's completely fake. Thought I heard something fall for a second. Say heat and cold? Heat and cold are just memories of the planet? What's this guy going on about? I want to learn how to speak better, but don't want to have stars fall down. You think same? I do, 100%. I don't care if it's a meteor or not, I'm not giving up yet. I still haven't surfed the best waves of Costa del Sol. Hope the meteor doesn't strike before I do. I need to go surfing first. It's weird seeing the reflection of the meteor on the sea in the evening. Gives you the creeps. It actually sounds like it'd be kind of beautiful in a very sad and devastating way. Welcome to Bar del Sol. Here's some tropical what? Here's your tropical nights. Johnny! Oh, what are these people doing? They're burning. Someday they'll burn out. The stars are just like our youth. Oh my gosh! Ho ho ho, it's the end of the world. Oh wow, man, that's huge. Stars, they're in flames. Can I kick the soccer ball? Can I kick the soccer ball into the kid? Nope, apparently not. Johnny! Your lady still showering? How you doing? I proposed to her in the middle of all that meteor stuff. I don't care even if the world were to end right now. I can't think of anything else. Okay, so we're not childhood friends anymore. Okay, that's cool. Okay, she's still showering. She showers a lot. Lots of showering. Alright. Anything to sell? Good or bad, everything's gotta go. It's the end of the world sale. Do you love the idea that there's urgency to sell things? Okay, we could have picked stuff up if we missed some, like gravity or something. Meteor tour? Amazing. Alright. Maybe we should go to Wutai and do Yuffie's bit. We have Tifa with us. That'd be funny. Ooh. I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to spend the rest of my life sleeping. Will you be staying? Will you be staying together? No thanks. You didn't even ask for money. You just stay. I mean, if the world was ending and I didn't really have any ability to help, I would probably just be doing this. I'd probably be on the beach. Sitting around waiting for meteor to come. Why has it gotta fall on us? It's getting closer and closer. Someone will do something, don't you think? Yeah, that'd be me right there. Sea breeze, sun, a meteor. Isn't nature strange? Especially if there's no way to hide from it. I don't even care if the world's gonna end. I just want to sit here and drink cocktails. Ooh, I think I drank too much. Like, yeah, if it's a meteor, leave me alone. I'm trying to learn to swim before the end of the world. I need to cross this off my list. All the things I need to do before I die. Yeah, like, if there's no hiding from it, like, meteor's gonna destroy the planet and the atmosphere, and even if you're underground, it's really not gonna be much of a life anymore. Yeah, just spend your time at the beach and just get ready for the end, right? Like, don't overdo it. Don't underdo it either. Just super frickin' do it. Alright. Yeah, okay. Wutai, now more easily accessible than ever. Oh, it's like a Wutai music. Oh, you know, lately things have been like that. You can even see the moon in the afternoon. Everyone's celebrating. No, Gramps is a big red planet in the sky. Everyone's scared of it. Talk to the girl. Oh, no, it still is. You talk to the girl and it talks to the guy, so I don't know. Alright, is the cat door open? Whoop. Not that door. The cat door. Life is like the dew of the leaves of the tree. Whether that planet falls or not is no more than a fleeting glimmer. What? The end of our lives is like dew. I don't care about it. Stairs. Yes. Woo. Kitty. HP absorb. Heck yeah. Why does this hallway look like it should be in like an old school Resident Evil game? That looks like it should be a hallway like in the Gardener first game. Cats. Talk to all cats, quickly. Alright. The best low poly animals in any game is FF7 cats. Alright, Yuffie's place. Oh yeah, it's the last Turtle Paradise post-air. They probably still do the same thing, right? Bam. Alright, nothing new or exciting here. Oh, you wanna know something else fun that has happened recently? Our heat isn't working. This is a weapon store of the hardcores, by the hardcores, and for the hardcores. Come on and take a look, why don't ya? Hardcore. Hey yo, welcome. You aren't tired of my babbling? Great, then come on in and start buying. These guys are trying really hard. Alright, those are only good for them because we have their double weapons on there. They're double growth weapons that are not super strong, but they're good for materia growth. Oh, yeah, this is the flyer campaign. We found him, we did it. We got all the Phoenix Downs or whatever. Actually, no, they give us a source of every kind, I think. Oh, the Turks here again? Ah, that's bad. Hey, things look pretty sad around here. With things the way they are in the world, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. Running around like a fool won't help matters anyway, so we all might as well sit back and have a good beer. Have a beer. Yeah, our heat went out a couple days ago, and I wasn't sure. We're trying to get it to go again, and it's just not happening, so we called some people. We have space heaters, so we're staying warm, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been a little bit colder than I would like, but we're doing good. We're doing good. It's in the 70s, so that's nice. First the ground started shaking, and then that large star. You think it's all over? Yep, it's done for. You, me, the trees, the rock. We're all gonna die. Child. Chase that child, chase that child. When that big star bashes into us, both Wutai and Dachau are going to be dust. Can't we do something? Happy thoughts for a kid. Oh yeah, we'll just go here first. We'll talk to that man. Still gonna sit here and buy stuff at a time like this? You're an odd one. You're gonna sit in your store and wait for people to buy stuff from you? Choco feather? Oh shoot. Dexterity plus 10. Cool. I don't think I've seen that one around. I don't need it, but it's cool. And no, it's too late to be worrying about materia at this stage in the game. If you see anything you need, buy it. Or loot it, I don't care. The world's over anyway. No one cares. No one sympathizes. The end is right in front of us. But what can you do about it? Just go on living life, day in and day out? I mean, yeah, what else are you gonna do? I mean, you can live life normally, or you can basically go full purge mode, but that's not a great way to finish off your life. You ever heard the story of the scales of the water god? They're not just regular scales, they have special hidden powers, and are impervious to the strongest flames. But of course, I don't think they'd stand up to the fire that huge, eerie-looking planet's gonna make when it crashes into us. They're hinting to some future stuff. Let's take a nap. Taking a nap. Phew, yeah, let's get some rest. I love this game, man. I'm just enjoying, like, walking around, looking, talking to people, seeing what's new and different, what's not. Anything new back here? That's a real question. No. Answer is no. This means the other one's probably also empty. If dad ain't lying around anymore. Worth a look. Nope. Alright, we're good. Nothing. And there is the altar. Whoa! Oh, are we praying for our salvation back here? Oh, I'm gonna feel bad. He's in the pagoda next to Lord Godot. Lord Godot says we're stuck. Num num, I hope the planet doesn't fall anywhere around here. Help me, help me, help me. Oh, that's just sad. Oh. There's a lot of details I never really noticed because I didn't really go to other towns. I just kind of ran straight through the story once I got to Disc 2. It's really cool that they update all this stuff, though. Can I ring the bell again, or probably not? Okay. Cool. Oh, it still opens. Nice. Anything down here? Guess if you missed the chest, you could come through here again. Guess that's an option. We're back through here. Hey, guys. It's cool that it still works. I honestly did not think it would. Let's equip Yuffie, yeah? Do we wanna do this? Alright, what was that new one we got? Not the Super Ball. The Spiral Shuriken, holy junk, a junk. Alright. The Endicott. Fourth bracelet. Fourth bracelet ain't bad. Holy junk. Alright, I don't know if I want to do Reflect, because I want to be able to cure myself. Water ring, poison ring, hypno crown. Oh, who has the haste shoes on? Haste would be nice. Talisman, protecting fist. We could just drain water attacks entirely, though. Whatever, we're gonna need haste. Haste is for losers. Fire, transform time, revive. She's not gonna need a revive. So for anyone who doesn't know, there is this pagoda with 4 levels on it, and I guess any Wutai citizen can kind of just challenge their masters and attempt to be cool fighting people. I don't know what the idea of it is. I forget, I guess we'll figure that out. But basically what it ends up being is that since Yuffie's from here, and her father's at the top level and she wants to face him, she does single combat with all these master, I don't know if they're martial artists per se, but they, masters of their craft, if you will. And so we need to defeat them, yes. But don't look at me funny while we do this. Actually, wait. Look at me very funny, because that's not exactly what we want to do. We have to check them all. Okay. Right, do that real quick. That one has Shrine. This one has nothing. This one has Trine. This one should also have Trine. Trine is the one that, if we want to full everything, if we want to try and make these all full, then we need to get, that one needs to be there. Luck plus Morphin Ice. All right. Let's give her all the fun stuff, yeah? Then we can work out, nope. Can work out everything later. She's already long range. Add to her magic. Wait. Counterattack, there it is. Give her all the purples. Purple materia is the best materia. Alright, we shouldn't need alls. Comet, yes. Full cure, can't really use that yet. Store. So restore and Comet. Destruct. We might, hang on, wait, what does Destruct have so far? Okay, we have all the abilities on that, so we'll move forward to that then. Death Blow, Luck Plus, okay, sure. Morph, no. Exit to select, escape and remove. So is escape literally just using magic to run away from a fight? Then I'm guessing remove is just you take them out of the fight. Justifies Confuse Berserk. Oh, added cut. Shoot. Oh, do we... Alright, here's what we do. We do added cut. We can keep Destruct. Not gonna keep Morph, so we're gonna do Death Blow with added cut. Comet and Restore. Do we want to have some sort of elemental defense? I know we're defending against water right now. Gravity's pretty good. Earth, Full Cure, Transform Lightning, all. I don't remember what their weaknesses are. You can't really do much when you're in a fight, so. How about switching things out anyway? I don't think Steel is even worth having. Time's not a bad thing to have, though. Instead of Ice. Destruct, not terrible. I think we're just gonna attack and use some strong magic. I think that's kind of the idea. Alright. Water Ring, that's fine. They like water and Scales and Leviathan here, so. Alright, let's go sleep because all our health is gone. Whoops. Need another nap after equipping materia. Get some rest. Definitely wasn't planning on this today, but I'm actually excited to do these fights. Oh, Miss Yuffie. Will you be climbing the pagoda today? As if it's like an elevator. Yeah, that's it. Then I, Sacred Gorky, will be your opponent on the first floor. Oh, Sacred Gorky. It's like having a military film. It's like the hard ass like drill instructors like I'm Sergeant Tickles. Like what? Sacred Gorky. Oh, what's the kid doing here? Yo, they call me Shake. I'll be watching your fight with Gorky. What sideshow is this? Then begin. Oh, Sacred Gorky. Power change. Just turns into the Power Rangers. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, great Sacred Gorky. Oh, Gorky, what the frick? Oh, and we have this is why we brought Destruct. Exactly why I brought Destruct. D-Barrier. Get wrecked, Scrub. Oh, Demi 2's gonna hurt. Oh, Demi 2 hurt a lot. one of those is a counterattack. Goodness gracious. Alright, we need to heal like now. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we can just use magic though. We don't even need to de-barrier him right now. Just... I don't know if Comet 2 is worth it. I don't know if it does more damage, or if it just hits multiple targets instead. Yeah, I might just need to do Comet 1 next time. Wow, that was so quick. I don't know which one does Trine. I think it's her dad. Dang, Gorky. Here I am, Miss Yuffie. Of course. I thought you were just a wild girl, but you handled that pretty well. Well, we'll see how you do in the next one. Thanks, Gorky. Here I am, Miss Yuffie. Alright. Let's go heal real quick. Let's think about what we're doing. We have HP Absorb. Maybe we should combine some more stuff a little bit more. I definitely don't need to have all the pluses that I have going right now. I mean, it's nice to have all that extra HP and MP though. I can't complain about it. Oh, actually, we should have futzed with stuff before we slept. Oof. All right. Comet and Restore, fine. Yeah, all these things are fine. But it's just the level at which we combine them. All right. Counterattack, yes. Restoring Comet, Destructing Time. Adding Cut and Deathblow is fun. Destructing Time is necessary. That, or I can do... We can get rid of like one or two of these. Let's go to Destruct for now. Let's look what we got. Chocobo, all of our summons. All MP. Yeah, MP Turbo to make things more powerful. MP Absorb. Absorb to MP at the same time. Absorb HP at the same time. So I could do that with Death Blow. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't hit. The Elemental and added effects. I don't really think effects are kind of what I want to go for. Put an HP Absorb with Comet, and then Restore can take Destruct spot. Is there anything in here that I don't want to have? HP plus. Yeah, we're good like this, I think. We used Destruct once, so that was enough. Alright, do we need to come in the room again to... Oh, I want to sleep again. Because she's fine. It'll buff out. Watch, she dies by like 10 HP or something. She had just 10 more. Thanks, Gorky. Thanks for your time. Oh, it's the child. Who's next? Are you blind? I'm right here. She can say I'm not gonna fight a child. What? I gotta fight a punk? Punk, I'm more of an adult than some bimbo girl. What did you say? See what I mean? That kind of anger is what makes you so mature. So don't pat yourself on the back until you beat me. Now watch. No, the only thing you do really good is breathe. Sure, you're brave enough to fight. I'll forgive you. So when it comes down to it, you just all talk brat. Oh, that's I'm not fighting. Oh, I thought we meant like being the bigger person. All right, stop your yapping. So someone finally got past Gorky. Stage 3 person comes down. Watch the fight. Guess it needs to be witnessed. So I guess it's time for Chekhov to stand in. Here I go, brat. Speed change. She's gonna be fast. Dun, dun, dun. She's a penguin. We still only have her first limit break now. Talk's such a big game. Oh, so you can't fight with it. If you just ran over there and punched the crap out of Giant. Oh my gosh. That's so terrible. We were way too ready for that, apparently. Of course. Ho ho ho, it's been a while since I felt pain. I'm a masochist. No one makes it this far. Oh, it's hilarious. So you can fight a bit. Okay. We just beat up a child, now it's time to beat up a woman. After we beat up Gorky. Oh, this is hilarious. So even Shake's been defeated. It's been a while since you had a fight, Chekhov. Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes, Staniv. You watch over there. That ain't going to happen. I'll teach you about the strength of youth. Keep mouthing off like that, little girl, and you're going to be burned. You're going to get burned. I got insurance. Ho ho ho. Why is everyone trying to Bugenhagen? We'll see if you still talk like that after you taste some of my sacred magic. You magic changing? Magic change. Whoop. They're all just turning into generic monsters. Nice. Absorb. Absorbing MP and HP. I might just do this. We might miss Trine. I don't know which of them had Trine. I'm pretty sure it's, again, I'm pretty sure it's the last guy, but... What are they doing, though? Where are they? I'm just gonna kill you. Okay. Okay. Good fight. I remember... I know I have them leveled up a bit. Okay, she's level 45. Oh, Ice Ring. But, I remember these being harder. Can't believe you beat me. Of course. it's like... nothing's happening. This should be interesting. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to use my powers to their fullest. Alright, Staniv. Oh, that was great. Can't believe you beat me. Got another 5th level up there. The rule is the best fighter on each floor will be your opponent. Although it's a 5-storied Padoga, the 4th floor is the highest. In other words, no one has ever defeated me, Master of Weaponry. So wanna try? Just come on. I like you. Now watch. I say weapon change? Weapon change. Why are we fighting a bunch of Transformers? Like... what happened to get them to this point? Alright, just gonna be a jerk and just... I'm gonna ask you to stop right there. Oof. Can we just comment and get my health back? I'll see how if that works successfully. Holy crap. Oh, we only get a percentage of it back because we're still new with that that materia. Well, you missed, but he's slow. Nice. Fights are so easy right now. An elixir. What? Of course. Just, of course. I got this. Gorky. Splendid. Your level and skills have improved. Oh ho, you might not be as much of a child as we thought you were. Of course, if we lost to her... You have defeated 4 of our best, but now you will have to face him. Oh, they're all coming. The event of the season. Alright. Get the empty one. Alright, I think I'm good to go. Do we wanna... I'll just give her an elixir. Who cares? That's fine. It'll buff out. It'll buff out. The reverence, the silence. Shh. Shh. Gorky's silent. Chekhov says nothing. All right, walk on over, Tifa, and Yuffie and Red, and run away. Get into your positions. Full house. Dad. I'm glad you made it this far, Yuffie. Why? Why are you? Because I'm bored, Yuffie. I'll answer you by having you try your skills against me. Hold nothing back. Come as if you're trying to kill me. If you don't, then I'll have to kill you. Hey. What are you doing? Omni-change. Omni-change. That's what we're dealing with here. Alright, I need him to cast Shrine on me like now. Not Beast Sword. Hasty! There it is. Shrine! Learn enemy skill, Shrine. I want to see if I can stop him. I doubt I can, but I want to try it. Doesn't look like it. Pretty slow. Counter doing its thing. Right through him. Ah, it slows, yes. Alright, death blow time. Switching heads. Their faces. No, the mini. Oh, you bastard. It's just sticking around. Alright. Don't often get to cast stuff while you're tiny, so. Comet! I love that. Such good magic. Remedy. Does Remedy stop haste? Because it showed it as a status, so I was wondering if it actually would. Doesn't look like it. She looks hasted still. Death blow, let's go. Deal that damage. Heck yeah. Again? Dang. You feeling the break? Get rid of all that healing. So red face is physical attacks. Gold face right here is the one that's heals. It looks like the white face, the pink streak, is magic attacks. And it doesn't matter now. He dead. And we got Shrine. Clear Tranquil, finally. Into all creation. laid out flat. Heave, heave. Huff puff. Old coot, not bad. You've also improved. They just start laughing at each other. I do like their relationship. Just this adversarial relationship, but they can get along at the fact that they almost killed each other. Sorry, something's living on the walls here. It's time I gave you this. Oh, gave this to you, Yuffie. This is Leviathan materia. Take it. Received Leviathan materia. But Lord Godot, the Leviathan materia should only be given to the person who conquers and takes over this pagoda. That is our custom. Is that what we just did? Custom, custom, custom. I'm so sick of hearing that. It's so stupid. It's so bad. Terry Teehee. Silence, Miss Yuffie. Doobie-doo, what is up, my dude? How you been, man? Then what about all the rest of you? Y'all, you have all that power? Are you satisfied being cooped up in this tower? Yeah, they just live here. This is where they sleep. Yuffie. You too, Dad, just because you lost the war? And turning Wutai into a place like this? What do you want to say? You turned Wutai into a cheesy resort town peddling to tourists. How dare you? The Chow statue and Leviathan are ashamed. Oh, get wrecked. This is simultaneously so familiar and so foreign to me. It's been 20 years, probably 20 years since I played FF7. Dude, yeah, that's the same with me. I can't remember the last time I played it, but I think I beat it once again in high school and then I stopped. Kava Jewel, what is up? How you doing today? Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's good to see y'all. She is a kid. What did you say? The child in the room? Yuffie? Forgive me. It's all my fault. What are you saying, Lord Godot? Losing the war, turning Wutai into this, it was all my fault. Lord Godot! Silence! You've been waiting on me for long enough. Gotta get those theater puns in there. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Things are good. Even though my heat's not working and it's cold. It's finally cold in Nashville. Doing okay. Space heaters and my computer are keeping us warm. things are going good. Trying to get back to some streaming this week, hopefully. But I've been very busy. Getting ready to move and all that. So that's fun. Yuffie! You been up to anything exciting, Kava? Or Cadet or Enro? Anybody? Doobie-doo, what are you doing? Are the kids in bed, Doobie? Are you chilling? Are you planning on streaming tonight? Just good to see y'all, man. I enjoy chatting with people, honestly. So feel free to lurk whenever you want to, but if you just want to chat, I'm down for chatting, man. Breathing. Breathing is good. Continue to breathe, my friend. You need to take your time. Hooray for moving. Hey, Tom. Yeah, Tom's excited I'm moving because I will be much closer to him. Yeah, we'll be in the same state. Again, that's going to be awesome. How you doing, Tom? What's new? How's your day been? Save now. Oh, you're good. Good idea. We'll save right after this. Let's get on that. I'll keep chatting, though. I am the same now as I was before when I wanted the war. But after I lost the war, I began to think, is strength only for defeating the enemy? Or just something to show off to others? Might begets might. That's the same way as the Shinra. I knew you were looking for materia for the good of Wutai. But the reason I hide my strength now is also for the good of Wutai. And now I realize both are necessary. Strength without determination means nothing. Determination without strength is equally useless. Good point. Lord Godot. Good day. The little one is now 3 years old. That's right. Yeah. Happy birthday to the youngest. That's crazy. Time is passing way too fast. Gosh, in a couple weeks my boy's gonna be 8 weeks old and he's crawling and everything is. Time passes really quick. If you want to feel old, have a child because like they just continue. Old man. Yes, you are an old man. Like when you have kids, you really start to. It's kind of a reminder all the time of like, oh, they're tiny. Oh, I'm old. Like they're changing all the time. It's cool. I love having a son. And I'm excited to have more kids at the same time, but it's just we're still chilling on one for right now, for real. But having kids has just been a game changer for me, and I love it. It's crazy, but it definitely gives me a lot more perspective on life. Makes me a lot more positive too, I think. Yeah, old. Being old. Yeah, I'm coming up on 31 come January. Feels weird. I never thought I'd say that, but I don't mind it so much. Oh, that's a sick Joker emote. That's the Joker, right? Fine time. That's sick. Lord Kato! You there. Please take Yuffie with you. I perceive that you all have both determination and strength. Okay. Oh, Red 13. As long as she doesn't get in our way. Jeez, Red. After that, how can we refuse? Go, Yuffie. For the sake of strengthening Wutai. Dad. I'll take care of the 5 sacred gods until you return. Go and come back alive. Of course. Oh, everybody just clockwise is out of there. Yuffie, wait a minute. Slap. The materia, they all have. After their battle is over, you think they'll still want it? This is where she gets it from. Dad, go, survive till the end, and return. With the materia. Dude, she's absorbing his bad example, 100%. I forgot about this. Go, get their materia, daughter. You bet. Just a family of thieves. Oh, I'm gonna do that from now on. After I feel successful, just, Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna clip that. That'll be good. That'll be a gif. I talk to you. Oh, fight so you never bring shame to Wutai. Actually, we should talk to the dad again. Miss Yuffie, your feelings for Wutai are the same as Lord Godot's. Always remember that. Talk to everybody. Go, survive to the end and return to us. Not take care of the materia. Yes. This guy's got his priorities set straight, man. He knows what he wants. That's good. That's healthy. Alright, we don't need to go up to the Chow statue. I don't think there's anything up there for us. We don't have the scales yet. You say there's some unusual material where the underground pipe is? But first you gotta get if from a monster, and unless you use your head, you won't be able to do it. What? You say there's some unusual material where the underground pipe is. Underground pipe. But first you gotta get it from a monster, and unless you use your head, you won't be able to do it. Oh, are they trying to talk about the guidebook? Man knows what he's about. He does, 100% does. Miss Yuffie, we pray for your success. Heck yeah. Yeah, dude, we want that materia. 100% want that materia. I think they're talking about I think it's called the guidebook, which is how you get the, that you give to the Calm Traveler, and you get the underwater materia, I think. I didn't know they dropped hints about that. Crazy. Alright, we gotta save. Terry said save. We're gonna go save. Right the hell now. Because we've done things. We have succeeded in doing a thing. And the game not crashing. Nor my computer, so that's glorious. Did you guys finish up with Destiny? How did it go? Was it just as good and awful as I suspect? Save more time. That's yeah, bedtime. Awesome, awesome. Guessing you got work in the morning. The grind never stops. I should start the grind if I'm ever gonna grind with y'all, but yeah, playing a game like that is harder while being a father. Doing a lot of things is hard while being a father. I feel like if I only wanted to play Destiny, I could probably do it. But I'm so I'm going outside the city to save this time. Screw you, you bastard. I'm too. I can't say like ADHD because I'm not, but boo this man. Boo this man. Boo. Actually, I should have at least. Well, the save is to do saving now, so I did it. All right, we need to fix everything. All right, figure out what we want. But yeah, I would definitely be able to. Yeah, maybe keep up in Destiny if I didn't enjoy playing like every game under the sun. It's a problem. All right. HP plus. Give counterattack to Tiefs. Just leave that on for now. Everything's a mess. What's Sid got going on? Poison and Alexander. We need to pull out Leviathan. I just want to see Leviathan at least once. Leviathan. Go. HP absorbing Comet, why not? Time and restore. Added cut and death blow is fine there. Let's smooth time up. Let's get an all on this sucker. Is it these two? We'll have to check these. Revive, ice, fire all, counterattack, steel. Just make sure everything that's in the top are. Oh yeah, this isn't a double either. Whatever, that's fine. I will allow it. Alright. Ooh. Let me think about this real quick. Long range. Ooh, no, we're gonna want to exchange those. Hold on. Oh, she does not have one. There's 4 of them too. Yeah, we need to rearrange stuff again. Jeez. Almost done with that one. Just kind of want to make sure that we are getting. Kind of want her to have. Let's actually just change her armor, maybe. To the bolt armorlet. How many spots do you have now? 4. That doesn't train though. Alright, we're going with the Endicott again. Just gonna get beaten to high heaven. There's no point in having the all at that point. We're not doing things to make sense. Doesn't need to make any sense at all. It's all technically a lie. Alright. Alright, we need to exchange these though. Exchange her for the one that Red's got that's not as trained. Yeah. So these two need to get hit with stuff. Because these two... Those 5... those 5... Yeah, looks exactly the same. Yeah, okay. So we're good. We're covered. Okay. We have enemy skill. Do we have morph? Morph isn't what we need right now though. We need manipulate. Making Tifa manipulate. Maybe we shouldn't have Tifa manipulate. Red 13 maybe? Got 2 of those already. Alright. Isn't there a turtle thing I need to fight? I think he's got some abilities that I need to get. There's a handful of them over here in Wutai. that we need to get. So we can get these. We can get Goblin Punch again, because we do not have Goblin Punch. Here's the man. Give us a little cure. Death Force. Alright, so both Tifa and Yuffie will need this, I believe. Do a little spin. Can you change the camera angle, game? My goodness. That looks like her. It might be doing it to... It's doing it to him. Gosh dang it. Says he learned it, but... Wait. Yeah, no, Yuffie only has to try. Yuffie's the one who needs to learn it. I can't tell at all. Try that one. I'm trying really hard. Yeah, that hit Yuffie. Okay, we're good. Alright. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, shoot. I wonder if it counts as a back attack while they're manipulated. I feel like it must, because they're facing the other way. So their defense must not go too well. I can't remember. I think we need to fight one on the grassland. There's another one here. I might have to look this up. Then I know we can do Goblin Punch. I mean, we can get Match or Match. We can get all this stuff, honestly. Most of all of it. It's like 5 of them that all happen in the North Cape at the end of the game. What are these salamander looking things? Kill one. Not the spaz voice. I feel like they're calling me out with that. Oh, counterattacks. Got him. Oops. No, don't do it to the... Gosh dang it. Was that biting like somersault? We're too good at killing things. We're way too good at killing things, apparently. Alright, we'll pull up my browsers. Got it somewhere in here. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we're looking it up, we're looking it up. Get him, yeah. Alright. Alright, Death Force, we did Death Force, we got Trine. Magic Hammer from the Razor Weeds. This is actually exactly where we need to be. Oh, I thought it was going to do damage. It actually steals MP, okay. We actually need to do that to everyone, because we don't have Magic Hammer for any of them. It's 3 times, that's fine. Alright, Magic Hammer's 1. Bad Breath. We can't do that for the last one until the end of the game. Go to Goblin Island, though. Did we do it to Red 13? I don't know that we did. I'm losing my brain. one more time just in case. Yeah, then we can just murder this guy. Yeah, he'd already done it. Dang it. I forgot. I had completely just blanked. Alright, so Magic Hammer. Bad Breath. I think on Bad Breath we have to wait until, yeah, because I don't think we can fight another Malboro till... not Marlboros. I always say the cigarette. Yeah, the Northern Cave, I think, is where we have to go, because we can't go back to... I was organizing Gaia's Cliff, but I can't go back to Gaia's Cliff, I don't think. Gaia's Cliff. Oh, man. From snowboarding at the ice cliff. Oh, we can't even reach it right now, apparently. Cloud is leader, prevented from climbing. So we won't be able to get back up. Yeah, Gaia's Cliff is unaccessible. Or inaccessible. Unaccessible. Inaccessible is the proper word. I'm semi-educated. Semi. Alright, we got a Magic Hammer, my dudes. Alright, do we keep learning attacks? Wait, why did I go this way? This world is round. Actually, someone explained to me that it's actually shaped like a donut. Can we fly through the bridge? Apparently, these old Final Fantasy worlds are shaped like a donut. And you can go around them, and it's like, yeah, it's generally a circular world, but I guess it's technically shaped like a donut. I don't remember the science to it. Okay, it's just a donut, and I was hungry, dude. In Nashville, you need to hear this. If you are ever in Nashville, you need to go to what is called the Five Daughters Bakery. There's a few different locations around here. I don't know if they're in other places, but I know there's like 5 or 6 of them in Nashville. Five Daughters Bakery makes 100-layered donuts. And yes, it is worth it, and they're fantastic. They're really good donuts. Really friggin' tasty. I enjoy them thoroughly. Really good donuts. Just killed that one out of spite. Dude, Five Daughters Bakery donuts. Fantastic. It's making me hungry thinking about it. They make good donuts. Need to find more razor weeds. Them razor weeds. I need to pick up a chocobo for that to be a thing. Because I hang out with chocobos. Oh, we bought the stalls before, right? Yeah, we can go rent those. Right quick, right quick. Pop, pop. Guess I could put on the chocobo lure to try and make that easier. Let's go get the stuff anyway. I'm so excited to do the chocobo stuff. I really enjoyed doing this back when I was a kid. Doing a little chocobo racing and racing. It's a good time. Welcome. I wanna buy? No, it's gonna bring us to shop now. The nuts and the greens. A vegetable store. Get some information. Feeding, mating. They eat greens, yeah. How do I buy your stuff? Oh no, I probably have to buy them from the grandfather, right? Boo. Alright. Yeah. Nothing. I'm done with you. The white chocobo likes it when you scratch behind its ears, but if you scratch it someplace that it doesn't like, it'll get mad, so be careful. It's another hint for a thing. Actually, I remember with that, I guess, puzzle, it's not really clear, I guess, unless you do that. I actually got that one right, even though I didn't talk to that girl. Things are there now. How about racing a chocobo? I'm not trying to persuade you, just because of the state of the world. I thought it would be a good and healthy thing for you to raise some chocobos. People are murdering and looting out there, but you should raise some chocobos. It'd probably be good for your mental health. 10,000 gil. Yep, I wanna buy it. Shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my money. Cool. Do it. Thank you. Alright. I think I'm gonna put on the chocobo lure just so we can get some chocos. Some choco bros. I don't need one, but what I need is the monster that comes with them. We're so close on that one too. Yeah, upgrade my chocobo lure. So I think there's two different kinds of groups. Dang it, that one would have... Well, one could have the razor weeds, and I think the other one has... Or no, one has the elephants, don't they? Well, we have a chocobo now. This one just... Is this just ours now? Can I put him in the high wind already or not yet? No. I think when I get off, I'm gonna have to decide whether or not I want him to go back to the farm. Is that it? Send him to the stables. Get in there. Oh wow, he actually ran right to it. I guess since we're so close to it, they could do that. But when you're somewhere else, they just kind of run and then disappear. Caracas is forever. There they are. Alright, we don't need this chocobo. We need its friends. Oh, these are not what I need, are they? I'm thinking of the wrong things, huh? I'm looking at, so if that... Wait, what am I looking for? These are not what I'm looking for at all. Wait a minute. I could have swore these were something I wanted. They're actually not at all. So now we get Matcha Magic, we can get level 4 Suicide from the Moose. That's so funny. I don't need chocobos. I actually don't need chocobos. I was hoping to find what I needed, but this is not what I needed. Enemy lure. Let's just lure in some enemies, shall we? Beta from the Zolom. Oh, we need to get hit by Beta again. Let's see how the Mighty have fallen here. Let's see how easy it is to kill the Zolom. I might oh, we could've got Choco Buckle for everybody else, I guess. Forgot about Choco Buckle. Hold on, I just wanna check one thing. Hold on real quick. Okay, just make sure everything's still running smoothly. We're still good. I like to occasionally check some settings. Make sure it's all together. Bring me the Zolom! Protect, did I? No. Ooh. Summon Leviathan! Do it. Try to manipulate him. Try to mug him! We'll manipulate him the way we mug him out of it. My snake's cooler. Yes. Heck yeah. Kick Yuffie out. Actually, no, we don't want him to kick anybody out before he uses beta. Don't do it. Use beta, you jerk. We murdered him too fast. We murdered him absurdly too fast. Oh, that's funny. So is he just gone, or did they just appear somewhere else? Shoot, he gone. Oh, there he is. A new one appears every time, I guess. So I knew it respawned, but I didn't know it would be immediate. So you just try to manipulate him, I guess. Duh. That's too bad. I just want him to use beta. That's all I'm asking you to do. Manipulate. Do it. It'll make my life easier. I don't know that it works on him at all though. Magic hammer. Trying him. Regen run out. Okay, there we go. Just want him to cast beta. Whoosh. Might kick out Yuffie after that. Yeah, dang it. I think he should definitely have it. I think he has it on both, I believe. So then Tifa just needs to get hit by it. Toad, Mini. Come on. I don't want to mug him again because I'm gonna break his spine. He's gonna immediately die. Just give me beta, dude. You get one more attack, and then I'm attacking you again. Ah, come on. Nothing to steal. Here we go. There it is. Skill learned. Nice. Alright, now I need to get Yuffie the skill. Leveled up some stuff. Okay, Yuffie her stuff back. Let's just tent it. Don't have any tents left. We're going one by one because I'm a savage. Also, he just slept in the marshlands. That's gross. Yeah, it just kind of comes out of that spot of the mountain, huh? That's what he do. That is how the Midgar Zolom do. Tifa's limit break. It's still early in the Tifa limit break days, so. Water kick. She does the most damage. Then hopefully it'll kick her out. I need Yuffie to get hit. No, manipulate. I really want manipulate to work, but I know it's probably not gonna. This is too strong. It's too strong. You're killing Zolims left and right. Not even that much gil either. Where is he this time? There he is. Alright, no limit breaks. Just muggings. I can cure him until he gives us beta. Why do we do that? Well, let's try that. I actually want to try this. Keep manipulating, Red. You got it. I believe in you. Let's reach at him. Let's just do it. There you go, buddy. As long as, like, it usually kicks out the person who does the most damage to him. So if Tifa keeps attacking, it should kick her out. Manipulate. There we go. Alright. Speed this up. Come on. I got a timetable to keep. There you go. Frick, that scaries. Coming for you. Coming for you. I'm a freaking snake, dude. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. That's all I'm seeing. You just cast beta, please. Please. He's just going for it, man. Oh gosh, just do it. Just lay down the law with the beta. Do it. Oh no, the curing stopped. Come on. Stupid snake, dude. It's freaking killing me. Come on. So stupid looking. I love it. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna do it. Manipulate him. Didn't work. Okay. I'm gonna slam a comet into this dude when this is done. Do we need to reach a certain threshold on him? We might, actually. This might be my fault. If I do Blood Flying, it's gonna murder him, isn't it? Try it. I might kill him. I don't care. We'll get another one. Oh no, that was nothing. Don't want to overdo it, but... Whew. There it is. Da, da, da. So many notifications on my phone, goodness gracious. Oh. Red, get out of there. Oh no, wait. We lost that then, huh? Oh, that is bad. I can't run and use items. Well, if I run, then I definitely don't get it, but I can't remember if they don't finish the fight. I don't know. Dang it. Stupid snake. Ooh, Demi 3 did not care. Honestly, he's weak to his own attack, so let's just do that. wonder if she still knows it if we ran. I'm hoping she does. I can't remember. So I know enemy skill works in a funny way. We got Stardust Ray. Wow. Oh, wowzers. Run away. Oh no, did I break it? Okay, we're good. Guess we can just check here. She does not have it. Alright, everybody cure. Tifa, get him pissed. Red, you can get him pissed too. Oops, I hasted myself. That's fine. Manip him. Come on. It's making it so much easier if we just manipulate him. Can I use items on enemies? Can I throw an X potion at them? There it is. Okay. Now we just need to murder him. That's it. Him and his hasted ass. What does Stardust Ray do? I need to know now. Clear Tranquil's a heal. Stardust Ray. Shoot a laser out of his mouth. Okay. I feel like I should have made a noise. It may have glitched out, but it's left little sparkles. The Stardust Ray. It's adorable. It's super effective. Alright, and out of there. Let's go get Masher Magic, shall we? Yeah, we can't even land like right here. It has to be green grass. Green grass grows all around, all around. Midgar. Nope. Let's see what that guy's got. Devil Ride. Okay. You get more limits for a lot of people, honestly. Again, it's still funny that, like, yeah, I just barely got clear Tranquil for Yuffie. Got Stardust right now for Red 13. So we just need kills for both of them now. Gosh, I'm gonna get Vincent and Sid going, dude. I haven't gotten anything for them. What disc is this? This is disc 2. So basically we went all the way up through disc 1, where you get to that old City of the Ancients, where you lose a party member. Spoiler alert. You get to the Northern Crater area. You bump into Sephiroth, and then Cloud disappears, and then you escape with the High Wind. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Technically still searching for Cloud, even though I know exactly where he is. We're just kind of doing some side quest stuff, but yeah. Disc 2 of 3, Dolphin Blow, heck yeah. Everyone's favorite name for a fighting move, Dolphin Blow. Yeah, Nick, if you haven't seen Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged, you should look that up. It's fantastic. It's the same people who do Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is also good if you haven't watched that. But Harkins is all about it, and it's hilarious. These are not the enemies I need. Come on. Oh, see meteors barely. There we go. Alright. Red. Manipulate that one. Since it's at least looking at us. Okay, come on. Oh. Natural magic on those two. They need it. Spin. Spin. Alright. Kill him. Oh. A lot of damage. So little experience though. Way too high levels. Alright. Got that guy. Now we need to find the Moo, I believe they're called. MU. The little dudes in the holes in the ground. Should be around here. And flamethrower. I'm trying to think of the easiest place to learn flamethrower at. 'Cause I tried to do it in the caves once before, and it was... We never found that monster again that does it. Should probably heal. Can we heal everyone before Tifa kills everyone? The answer is just barely yes. Stolen Ether, hell yeah. Every bit of gil counts. We're gonna buy that villa. Buy a villa. We're doing it. Nope, still not what we need at all. Come on. Maybe we should put on enemy lure. I mean, we're looking for dudes to fight all the time. Maybe we just do that. I want to hate my life. Let's just do that. Find more enemies as we go. Dun, 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 dun. Not these ones though. Maybe we need to be in these bright green grasslands. I don't know if that makes that much of a difference. It says near the Chocobo farm, so we're gonna believe them. We're gonna try it. Come on. Oof, close. One way or another, we're trading up materia. That matters. Pop. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII probably still has to be one of my most favorites, I think. Then again, I haven't really played that many Final Fantasies. I think the next one has been determined to be FF9 because Harkins bought it for me on stream. So we'll do 9, and then we'll probably have to do Remake because I want to do Remake. And I've just heard people talk about it a little bit, and they say it's different, and I'm excited to see how it's different. Because I feel like I didn't hear a giant outcry of blasphemy when the game came out. Like, there wasn't like a ton of backlash saying, like, oh, it's super different, I hate it. But apparently it's different enough that, like, it's noticeable. I feel like I remember you preferring 8 to 7 back in the day. 8 was a lot of fun. So I definitely played through both back in middle school and high school. 8, I really liked the card game for 8. The card game for 8, and I remember showing you all that stuff, Nick. I never got into 8 the way that I did 7, though. Yeah, it's interesting. 7 has a good way. Oh, here we go. This is what we wanted. Okay. Red 13, start manipulate. Couldn't manipulate. What? Oh. 8 was interesting. Oh, we didn't even need to make him do it. He's gonna do it for us. Right. 8 was cool because, and people didn't get it, but the way the junction system worked, it basically gave you, gave you the admin console to the game. Like, it gave you the ability to do these absurd, more powerful things. Like, if you actually just looked at it, you know, leveled up some things, like, you could do crazy stuff. Like, I can't think of anything immediately off the top of my head, but, like, you get all these different abilities and power-ups from it, but, like, just like the materia you get here, like, you could level up and down, level enemies up and down, so you can, like, get way more experience or less experience, depending on how you want to do it. Because if you get less experience for your characters, but you keep training up the GFs, which are the summons, which you junction to yourself to give you all these other abilities, you can do so much stuff. It breaks the game, but it's amazingly fun. I wish I remember how to explain it, to be honest. Alright. Oh, now we could do the Choco Buckle now if we wanted to. Let's get that other lure out. Switch it out. But it's tough. So, like, Final Fantasy VII definitely has a really cool aesthetic to it. You immediately get hit with the, like, cyberpunk, you know, Midgar feeling, and it's a lot of fun, and it's cool. And so just for the aesthetic and the story, it's really, really good. Let me level 4 suicide quick. I don't know, 8's story was interesting and very unique, but it was most definitely... Oh, it's not this one. It's most definitely a love story. Like, the whole thing is just an enormous love story, and that's chill. Animal cruelty by another animal. But yeah, it's a big teen love story, essentially. I like the world it created and a lot of the stuff it did. And some of the characters were fantastic. Some of them didn't get as much time as they deserved, probably. But I really liked that world. And I feel like I know 7 way more than I know 8, but I enjoyed a lot of 8. Again, the card collecting was a lot of fun for me. The card game in that game was really cool because it was just this kind of like, almost like tic-tac-toe with cards, but it was definitely way more than that. But, because it was cool because you could get cards, and play, like, most of the NPCs in the world, and you could, like, win cards from them, and then, like, the major characters and stuff, you could win cards, off of major characters that were, like, your party members' cards, or, like, you know, other people you meet in the world's cards, which was pretty cool. And the other 2 interactable things with that is, oh, he's not even gonna do it. I might have to do it with some different Chocobo then. What was I gonna say? You can get a card ability to turn enemy monsters into cards, into their respective cards, because they're all the monsters of the games and then the main characters. And then there's also an ability where you can break down those cards, so the card's gone forever, but it turns into items. And so, I think it was Gilgamesh, because you can get cards for the Guardian Forces. When you break down his card, it literally turns into like 10 to 15 Holy Wars, and Holy Wars are an item that basically make all of your party invincible for like a certain amount of time. Absurdly powerful and really nice, so it is worth doing. Oh wait, can I manipulate a Chocobo? I don't even know. It is worth doing the stuff. It is worth doing the card game in that game. Yeah, he's not doing Chocobuckle. Yeah. So I guess this works when you first get here, but later on I guess not. Just gonna kill him and then we're gonna kill that thing. Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Walk along from a heartbeat and Aqualung looks gonna be difficult. Let's just go get let's get Goblin Punch, yeah? Goblin Punch is easy. Because there's literally an island full of goblins. And they punch. Oh yeah, the crater there that gets added. I also still want to do a FF7 Advent Children watch party. But I'm not sure at what point I should do it, because I still need to play through... Gosh, I should do all the FF7 games. So they're doing the remaster for Crisis Core, and I think I'm just going to play that. So I don't know what the original Crisis Core came out on other than the PSP. It might have come out on something else, but... Okay, nice. She knows Goblin Punch now. If I haste him, does that speed up the enemy? Dang it, Tifa, stop being a good friend. It does speed him up, okay, cool. Freaking Tifa! Can you just not for a minute? We need to turn off cover, man. Oh, he's no longer manipulating, crap. There we go. This is hard stuff, man. Yeah, 7 and 8 are both fantastic games. This is Tifa. Oh my gosh. Making this levels of absurd. I can't even say. Also, what are these goblins, man? We can't even hit him. Actually, did we master cover? Did she just take... I think when you master cover, there's an 80% chance that you'll block all damage for everybody. Just kill him. We need to get this over with. Just freaking kill him, please. Thank you. Goodness gracious. So bad. Alright, yeah, if cover's done, I'm done with cover. Oh my goodness. Oh, the sadness has hit our dog. Cover is mastered, dude. We have a brand new cover. Hot dog. Alright. Train up Mystify, that'll be a quick one. Alright, no more cover materia. Done and done. Two for the price of one. I like that one. Goblin Punch yourself. I need to give it to Yuffie, right? Yep. Yuffie's got it now too, I guess. Goblin Punch. Let's see it. Just for good measure then, and it'll wake her up. Alright, mug him. Everything fun with stealing? Oh dang. Kill him. Do it. Double it. You won't. Coward. Alright. Zeonut. Alright, so we good now? Alright, so Goblin Punch. Goblin Punch. Goblin Punch. Cool. Done. Goblin Punch acquired. So the world wasn't loading in. Alright. Where are we? I'm back over here. Try and get Flamethrower. We'll try for a second. Is this guy awake? I haven't visited this guy in a minute. He's still sleeping. Oh, he's a sleepy boy. How many fights have we done? We've already fought 667 times. Ooh, we just barely missed 666. Whew. What if we come back 777 and something happens? Go to the Mithril Cave real quick. We'll try and get like one fight. If it's not, doesn't show up, then I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, we actually finished our Fort Condor fight last time and it saved, so. Nothing really changes here, I don't think. I don't think there's anything worth looking at that should be new. I don't think. There's one of those flyy dudes. Need one that flies. Nah, none of these guys. Pretty sure not any of these guys are helpful. We'll check the snake, but cold breath. Not the cold breath, bruh. He's dead. She's also dead. He was a godless killing machine. Not the 3 damage. What attacks does the snake have? Bite and cold breath, okay. Yeah, because there's a flying monster here that has Flamethrower, I do believe, but it took me forever to get it for the first 2. This is a good song. If it's not this one, we're just gonna start running out. Oof. Little crab Lars. Oh, the Scissor Spark. Pop, pop. Smack. Ooh, an easy one will be to get is Big Guard. Big Guard's real easy to get. Let's get one more fight at least before we leave. Nope. Boo. Who else has this attack? Dragon and Archdragon. Yeah, there's one at Mount Nibble that'll have it. Archdragon. Mithril in the Battle Square. Maybe one more fight, one more fight. Can also get White Wind around here, I think. Not in here, but in this area before we leave it. Nope. Boo. Murder everyone. Use all of our materia. Sell it. Yeah, the Hunon area. That snake got lucky. 420, nice. Smoke him if you got him. Good healing, good healing. We're gonna go back to Mount Nibble for that one if I feel so inclined. Kind of want to hit up. Oops! I'll walk right back in. We're gonna end by going to actually making some story progress, and we're gonna go to Mideel because there's really not too much else we could do. Technically, we could do Chocobo train or trying to get a gold Chocobo, but it's really hard because you can't do Chocobo races right now, so you kind of have to keep doing it over and over again, even though it would be, or like, so what happens is that when you race Chocobo, they kind of get their level and experience up, and the higher you get them, the more likely they will produce a better Chocobo. And you can't race as Tifa, so you can't do that. You can't level them up that way, but technically you can still have a chance. You can save scum it, or you can just keep getting new Chocobo. It's an option. Haste the sad dog. Big guard on those too. Oh! Quick before Tifa murders everyone. Big guard. Nice. Wasn't even an attack. He got hasted and barriered and unbarriered, and she's like, I'm gonna murder this son of a... Wasn't even an attack. Alright. That one's taken care of. We need to go back to Hunan, I forgot. I skipped right over that sucker. We can do some more while we're Sid. We don't have to get them all necessarily now. Hunan area. I run around on the dark area. Give me different monsters? Normally it does. Yeah. Pretty sure this is the guy we need, though. As long as Tifa doesn't murder him, which she probably will. It's kind of her MO right now, to murder everything. Yep. Alright, we're gonna get rid of counter for a minute. Just level 50. Alright, this will probably be the last one. Guess we could also do Aqua Lung, but nah, it's not worth doing just yet. Alright, HP plus. Are any of these mastered? No, they're not. Counterattack. Counterattack isn't even mastered yet, shoot. That's the new cover. Oh, 100% cover, as in like, it's always going to happen all the time, every time. That's a transform. Do we already have a transform? Is that a new transform? I just want to see, make sure there wasn't another transform, or if that's... We have 2 transforms. Okay. Oh yeah, I think you get one with Kate Sith, don't you? How high is this one? Level 1. Okay. So yeah, I want to keep training that one. Alright. A mastered seal. Destruct. Destruct could use some mastering. Alright. I love this crater, dude. Still just a Hunan area? Yeah. Not what we needed. Not what we needed. Get in there. Cure everybody if they fail. They didn't. Nice. I don't know what it was, but nice. No, I want to know though. None of those. Oh, it's for full cure. We can use full cure now. Do that. HP is so low because of this thing. Minus 10% HP. That's the thing, with a lot of the magic stuff, if you have like 1 or 2 on your character, it's not going to affect them like that badly. Full cures, whole minus 10% HP. It's insane. I don't think this guy has any attacks we can learn, but I want to see it. No! What did that even do? Nope, not happening. Alright. Kill him. Nice. Trying to think of any other places we can go. Technically we can go to Cactuar Island, but I guess it's just good for getting AP. I'm trying to think if there's any other like little puzzles or other things to do or add to what we're doing right now. There we go. We made it. Manipulate that man. Get him. Freaking get him. Haste to the puppy. White Wind. Oh, it does to everybody. Okay, cool. Oh, what was it? White Wind heals you based on something silly. Thunderbolt. Let her have the first attack. There you go. Yeah, what is that again? I can't really remember. Because it was the question marks attack that does the difference between your max health and your current health. So like the weaker you are, the more damage it's gonna do. Do we got any hypers for this kid? There we go. The last hyper. Alright, also want to check limits. Okay. So, is there another thing on that, or is she just go straight to 3 after just level 2? Oh, we have Howling Moon now? Alright, attacks and drains the HP and MP from one opponent. Attacks all opponents. Howling Moon. Begins fighting wildly. Okay, it doesn't even say what it does. It's just wild fighting. Oh, is it Berserk him? That would be sick. I would be here for that. That's fine. Okay. Whee! Alright. So they said there was a 3-taloned island. Southern city known as Mideel, where the life stream kind of appears near the surface of the planet. So Cloud must be there. Where is this? 3-taloned. All right, that's a talon. Is that a that's kind of a talon. This is a whole other island. Just goes on for a while. Holy junk. We need a chocobo to get back on that one. We can't land anywhere on that side. We can get here with the tiny Bronco. This is the only place we can get to over here, though. For Mideel. I need a chocobo for that now. Alright. Yeah, cause I'm pretty sure you don't get those. I think those other vehicles are just gone forever now. Adieu to Clea. Alright, well, here we go. Let's save real quick, shall we? Meanwhile, back to the plot. You seen Cloud? Ahoy! Hey, ain't you a beaut? This here's Mideel. It's quite a little hot springs town. Just the perfect place for old folks like us to live out our lives. I hear that things ain't so peaceful out on the outside, but here it's still nice and quiet. Why is every place in this game actually a resort? I've always kind of wondered that since I started playing this again. I'm like, realizing that lots of places are resorts here. Oh my goodness. It's chocobos all the time in here. Welcome, we always welcome cash. Now about Where do you want to go? I'm afraid other customers have already booked it up. There's nothing left. Just kidding. Just a little joke. Now what can I do for you? What? Items. Let's get a couple hypers. We're out. We already have 9 of those. I might want a couple of these at some point, so can't hurt. Thank you. Come again. But anyhow, that overgrown moon is going to fall down on us, isn't it? This is no joke. We've got to start stocking up on supplies before they're all gone. Out of the way. Hey, move it, move it. Talk to your chocobo. What's wrong? You're sure friendly all of a sudden. Oh, so that's it. You want some Semelian greens, don't you? Oh, I don't think I want to give it Semelian greens. Sorry, little guy. I can't give you any. Will let me talk to him again and try it again later? Or did I fail that? Or should I just give him the greens? I've saved, so we can reload it. So I want to say I need to give him a better greens, because these are just random ones I have. How cute! I just want to tickle him. Okay, I guess this works. We'll see. Stomach, his neck, belly button. Behind the ears, we've learned this. Behind his ears. Oh. Receive material from the chocobo. Thank you, Mr. Chocobo. Oh, you're so cute. Can I feed it more? Yes. Take all these greens. Dined and dashed. Oh, you bastard. Alright. I believe that should be the material I wanted. Remember, it's like super freaking awesome. If I remember correct. HP plus, transform. Let's just arrange that garbage. Contain. Is that the one? It is, yes. Contain. You get freeze, you get break, you get tornado and flare. These attacks are absurd. What's the... I got magic. I think we're gonna be losing her here anyway in a second, so... Freeze. Very strong ice magic sometimes causes stop. Yeah, so it's like these... all these attacks. So freeze is ice attack that, you know, can... obviously, like it said, cause slow. Or is it stop? It said. Then break. Break is earth. Tornado's air, obviously, and flare is... I think flare does multiple things. Not just fire. But it's supposed to be like higher level magic and also status effect, but they cost a lot. But it's freaking awesome. Huh? Never seen you here before. You from out of town? How's things on the outside? Between the earthquakes and the meteor, it just might be the end of the world, like everyone's been saying. Oh, how depressing. What a miserable world this is. Anyway, I'm gonna continue my beach vacation. More chocobos? Hell yeah. Is that the same one? Ah, welcome to you. What I get you today. English is not the first language of this island. And that's okay, but... Transform, gravity, distract. Alright, all things we have. Sad having 2 missing party members. Thank you very much. You come again. Wait, is that the same... Oh, am I stuck? Thank goodness we saved. Let me tell you. There we go, okay. Choco has acted cold to humans who don't seem to like that they'll give them green. Is this the same lady trying to gather things? You again, you aren't here hoarding up goods too, are you? Don't reach in front of me, everything's in the store's mine. I've got money to burn. I've been saving it like mad just for a time like this. Come on, out of the way, move, will you move? She's a prepper. She's a, well, a really, late in the game prepper. Oh, that's amazing. Also, look, do you see all that, like, chainmail and, like, ancient shields? Like, goodness gracious. Weapon shop up here, cool. Gather round, this is a bargain. We've got the best armor and weapons, the likes of which you won't find anywhere else. But it's first come, first served, so get yours now. Step right up, you there, don't just stand around. Oh my gosh, shut up, come on in, come on. Don't be shy, step right up. I'll never know why he wanted to open a store in a dead town like this. What's up with him? Ugh. Wow, that's oof. Got a rough family life here. This chick's buying weapons, yes. Oh, there's not much time left. You never know when that moon is gonna come crashing down. When it all comes down to it, this world's about money and material things. If you got them, you can get whatever you want wherever. Gotta buy, gotta buy. I'm gonna shop till I drop. I love this. I'm just prepping hard. Welcome to the charity store. The store of love and courage. What can I get you today? Is a weapon shop. I'm so confused by everything going on right now. Alright, I do not have the money for all these. But I want the money for all these. I just got stuff for everybody. Now there's more things. Ooh. Crystal bangles, you say? Wizard bracelets? We can get more wizard bracelets. Because if I bought one of these, yeah, that's all my money's gonna be gone, like, immediately. Alright, we're not gonna worry about that just yet. We will, though. Thank you very much, Mr. Gam. No good. I wonder if it's locked. It looks pretty locked. Look at this thing. There's another guy pooping in there, probably. Why are there crystal weapons? Why are crystal weapons better than all these other things? That kid got a green stone from that chocobo. I'm so jealous. I'm in love with green stones, bro. Cats in every town. I say you don't know when the stars are gonna fall out of the sky. Is that for real? I still don't believe it. How could this be happening? Kitty cats. What's the old man got to say? Ancient weapon? End of the world? I don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna live to be 100. There's tons of stuff I still gotta do. That's just the beginning. And what have Shinra and Soldier done about it? Tell me. They're a waste. Ooh, give me a little of this. You making that bread? Actually, I'm a beautiful maid. Okay. I just work here in the accessory store part-time. Everything here can compare with the best goods anywhere, so how about one? You look like you're making bread, bruh. But I guess you're an accessory store. Luck, fast fire, cold, lightning. It's got all the rings here. If I could buy ribbons here, that's what would make it. Thank you, stop by again. Got nothing against home business. If I go back in here, is that chick still running around? She's everywhere, it's hilarious. It's so good, we have a freaking prepper. Alright. I think this is where it starts. Yeah, forces you over to the dog. What's the matter? Are you all alone? Tifa's so caring. You got lost, didn't you? You keep scratching my head. Itchy. Separated from someone you love? Silly thing. Sounds familiar. Guess it's been about a week now since he washed up here on the shore. Poor pokey-headed young thing. Sounds like someone we know. It was really sad, but weird. He was holding this really long sword. I don't know, the whole thing feels unlucky to me, but the amazing thing was those weird blue eyes. What? Wait a minute. What did you just say? Excuse me, that young person you were just talking about? Yeah, a villager found him a little ways down the coast. It was about a week ago, I think. Yeah, poor kid. He must have drifted from somewhere pretty far away. Cloud? It must be Cloud! It's Cloud. Over here. Bingo! So where is he? Is he safe? Where is he now? Yeah, up ahead, at the clinic. He's alive. Cloud's alive. Cloud! Halt! Halt! Oh, hey! Yuffie's always lagging behind. Cloud! Here now. The way you're running around here, you'd think meteor fell or something. I'm sorry, but I heard that a friend of mine was being taken care of here. A friend? Oh yeah, that young fellow. Don't worry, your friend is next door, but I'm afraid his condition is... here? Over here? Ugh. Cloud. All these beds. Oof. Oh, Cloud, I'm glad you're safe. Oh, the music. Cloud? Oh. Barely keep his head up. What's wrong? Cloud? Gurk. He met up with Gorky in the live stream. Gorky, that bastard. Cloud, what happened to you? Mako poisoning. Quite an advanced case. It appears this young man's been exposed to a high level of Mako energy for a protracted period of time. He probably has no idea who or where he is now. Poor fellow, his voice doesn't even work. He is literally miles away from us. Someplace far away where no one's ever been. All alone. Oh jeez, why are you making me depressed? Doctor. How horrible. You lying or what? Cloud? Ahem. Let us excuse ourselves. Listen, would you all mind waiting outside? Youth. How they all look back. Ugh, is that the sound his throat makes? That's awful. Oh, the tears. Why? What do you want me to do? Please, Cloud, talk to me. Tell me you see me, that you can hear me. Tell me, please. Sad face. I came this far believing in the memories we have together. This isn't happening. This is too cruel. I'm Cloud. And fade to black. Yeah. Wait, did you see that? Red 13 literally stood up on his hind paws, folded his upper paws, and just said, "Tell me, Doctor." I've never seen him animate like that before. He literally just stood up on his hind legs and did this. That's so good. Tell me, Doctor, is Cloud alright? I mean, will he heal? What I was gonna say is, it's interesting that even Tifa's feeling like she's being gaslighted, and if Cloud's real or not, or if this Cloud is the Cloud she knew when she was a kid. Because Hojo really kind of put it in their minds that, I mean, we built Cloud. You know, he wasn't real. We gave him certain memories, you know, from whatever person, or made him what we wanted him to be, and then we can incept your mind, like friggin' Genova can just make you a person appear like someone else, and so could have been that from the start. Like there's a whole thing going here. Alright, will he heal? I'll say it again, he's got Mako poisoning. I've never seen a case this bad. An immense amount of Mako-drenched knowledge was put into his brain all at once. Mako-drenched knowledge. So the knowledge of the ancients in the live stream, I guess. No normal human could have survived it. It's a miracle he did. No wonder. He fell into the live stream and was washed up here. But remember, the light of hope can be found anywhere. Thanks, Doctor. Not to sound like a doctor. Listen, if you give up hope, what will happen to him? Wonder if if someone else is here other than Red, I wonder if they're more desperate sounding. I know he'll recover. Cloud was a strong member of Soldier. Was he? Are you alright, Tifa? Yes, I'm sorry I had you all worried. And I have something I want to tell you all. I don't care about anything else, only Cloud. I want to be by his side. Yes, that's best. You gotta do it then. You gotta live true to yourself. I'm sorry, everyone. At a time like this. That's alright. We'll be by again. Look after Cloud. Take care, Tifa. Sad. Right. We should be getting back to the Highwind. Salute. Have a little chat with everybody. What are we gonna do now? What can we do? What can we do? We're not Cloud or Tifa. Huh? Ain't there nothing we can do? Ain't done go telling us. Ain't done go and tell us wait for Cloud to get better. What do you say? Oh, I've got some news. Yeah, what? That you a spy? Yeah, I've already told you I was. That's old news. Both Gyahaha and Kyahaha are up to something. Wanna eavesdrop? Gyahaha and Kyahaha. Oh, the boardroom. Now then, we're faced with two issues. 1. Destroy Meteor. 2. Remove the barrier around North Cave and defeat Sephiroth. Any ideas? Yeah, we've already solved the first problem. Meteor will soon be smashed to bits. The plan has already been put in motion, namely to collect huge materia from each region. Well, huge materia is a high-density special type of materia made through a special compression process in Mako reactors. The energy extracted from it is 330 times the strength of normal materia. Holy junk. I want some. Haha, about that. We will gather all the huge materia together and ram it into Meteor. That will cause a huge explosion, reducing Meteor literally to bits. You're going to ram Meteor. Do you think we have the technology to do it? We're just throwing things at the wall here, okay? This is the best we got, Rufus. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. More importantly, we've got to collect huge materia from each year. Do you think we can get it out of space? I don't care. We're gonna collect it first. We'll get there. We'll get to it, okay? It's one step at a time. It's coming together, okay? We've already collected materia from Nibelheim. All that's left is Corel and Fort Condor. Oh, the wifey asks for help. Let's go help the wives. I've already dispatched troops to Corel. Yeah, we will be right back. Need to go help the wife. BRB. We back. My baby boy is so freaking cute. They're all cuddled up in bed, and he just did this like real big stretch, but like he like stretched up his lips and his head, and he was just like, he's so adorable when he sleeps too. I know there's a lot of people, and I hope people don't get sick of me talking about my kid because I love him so much. I'll talk about him for ages if you'll let me. But the thing is I hate that it feels like in the world nowadays people hate kids. People just don't like kids, or hearing about people's kids. But honestly, like, I was not a child hater, but I've known people who have kids who like seem like they never would, and they're like, it just changes everything about you, and it really does. Like you love babies, and you just love seeing other people's babies. It really is. It's weird. It changes your mind. It really does. Ugh, boy, it's so cute. All right, we left off on laughter on the and then that's it. All right, we're throwing giant meteors we're throwing giant rocks, magic rocks, the meteor. Corel. Yeah, we're getting material from Corel, my dude. What else can they do to Corel? That's the last thing, honestly. They have a Mako reactor, that's about it. And the huge materia. You mean the huge materia, don't you? I've heard about it. When our small materia nears the larger one, something should happen. Oh, I'm certain of it. That's why we're using the power of materia in our fight. Can't let Shitter get a hold of the huge materia. Besides, when Cloud gets back, I want to show him this huge materia. He's gonna be shocked. It's a big deal to me. So what are you saying, Barrett? Even though you're always knocking him, you really want Cloud to return? We're really gonna have the DTR in the relationship right now. I ain't saying nothing about nothing. You just shut your face. Yeah, I care about him. Every group's gotta have a leader. And that's me. Or at least I want to be. But I ain't cut out to be no leader. I never knew that till lately. Aw, I think he's a good leader. Guess he's had too many people die under his command, though. And that's what is. Sid's always falling asleep when it's most important. What? What's going on? You've been chosen to be the new leader. Pain in the ass. Forget it. But for us to fight, we gotta have Highwind and you. We need to save the planet, and who's running this ship? You. That makes sense, I guess. That's why you're our new leader. Ain't no one else can. This ship's gonna save the planet, huh? Ain't that gonna be a little tough? Oh man, that went straight to my heart. I'd love to be your new leader. I'm a man too. Okay, I'll do it. Everyone, follow me. Alright, now here's the first job. The operation room is waiting for you. Yeah. His run animation's the best. He just jiggles his body in such a funny way. He runs so derpily. Oh, there's Yuffie. Pretty normal walk animation, little leisurely, but his run. Yo, Sid. Let's jump. When you're ready, we're headed for the Corel reactor. Come on, Mr. Leader, you better hurry. Sid. Yuffie. I know you're all dying to talk to a babe like me, but just leave me alone. This shit makes me... This run, dude. That's the run of a powerful man. Oh, I love Sid. They're like, it needs to look different. Okay. How different do you want it to look? Whew. Let's talk to this guy. He needs a friend. Shoot the fat. I'm not just shooting the breeze, I'm also working. Okay. We're dodging the operations room. I love Sid, dude. Sid's hilarious. Alright. You're just gonna make me select a party. Sid, thank you for a job well done. I mean, if we're going to Corel, I want to train up Vincent a bit. These two we'll probably have on the next mission? I mean, I need to bring Kate Sis somewhere eventually, but we'll get there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Alright, talk to this guy. Looks like you turned out to be the leader after all, Captain. Good day, Captain. The huge materia is at Corel and Fort Condor. I'm sure there was another place that had it. Where was that? How do you forget? You were just listening to their meeting. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Sid. Let's visit Cloud and Tifa from time to time. Sid, I wish I had your go-get-them attitude. It's not go-getter, it's go-get-them attitude. It appears my feelings vanished into thin air ever since I was in that long slumber. I'm very emotionless. I don't know how to deal with it. Yo, Mr. Leader, get your pilot ass up here. Pilot training level 6. Yeah, shall we take off? Yeah, we're taking off. And depressing music. Yeah, back to all. Wait, what does he look like when he runs around outside? That's a good question. We haven't fought anything on this island. He still does the run. I love that run, dude. We don't have any materia on these dudes. Yeah, that's whatever. Let's just fight. Let's just go fight something. Let's attack things. Watch, they're super strong. What are those? 2 guns and a spear. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got the gun that he twists his arm with. Vincent has a shotgun. He's just straight up shotgunning. Pop. Pop. Nice. It's such a broy group of dudes. The best. Where are we on? I don't think Sid has any new limits. Oh no, he had hyper jump. Okay. Oh yeah, because he had. I remember dynamite, hyper jump, satellite beam, hammer blow. I don't even know if we did hammer blow. We have satellite beam though. Death Gigas. I don't know if we've seen Death Gigas yet. This playthrough. Alright, so I have a theory about something. I don't know if I ever knew this before, but I'm thinking about it now. So last time we went to Calm. And we're gonna go there now. Whoop, this way. Yeah, get a little bit. Oh, no. Get in there. Fly a little bit. There we go. So Cloud is 5'7". Like, according to the lore. Oh, the launch rocket is the huge material really that destructive? Oh, I wanted Sid to say something because of the rocket. Tourist sim. Oh, we already know about the world map. It's the world map, man. There is... youth, you really believe that big meteor filling up the sky is going to fall here? Alright. It's not this one, but can we look out the window with Sid? That's an important question. Probably can. Oh, I can't look out the window. I want to see Sid's cute little head popping out. Alright, whatever. There was a cabinet that was too high for us to reach. Because Cloud is 5'7". Tifa, I think, is even shorter than he's supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure Sid's supposed to be at least 6 foot. Oh man, a meteor's gonna fall on us. There's some big monster, the likes of which I've never seen, just wandering around out there. Yeah, I think we talked to most people complaining about their life problems. No, it wasn't this one. Empty. My older brother's so stupid. Embarrassing. I could puke. Don't remember which one it was in though. I have to take a look. I don't think anyone has been saying anything new though. This is just locked, right? Ooh, you know what else we can do with Sid? I mean, I guess we could have done it with Tifa as well. We can get some more stuff out of Bone Village. There's more items you can grab there. Not saying it either. What's this person say? Can't believe meteor's really falling this way. What's gonna happen to us? You gonna die? If it actually falls on you. Doobie doo. He be doobie doing it. Saying the highs. Hey, buddy. Meteor's gonna fall, but it's okay. I'm sure Shinra will come through with us. For us in the end and do something. They will not. Thank you for chilling, Mr. Doobie Doo. I do appreciate it. Was it that one that I already opened? And it was empty? Because I was sure that it would let me get it, because... Oh, no, it's this one. Right? Are you tall enough? Can't reach it. No! I thought you'd be tall enough. Because you're taller. Canonically. Can't reach it. Boo. How are you supposed to get it? Is there any point in the game where you're taller? Tifa couldn't reach it. Cid can't reach it. I don't know of anyone that can reach it. Let's see if there's any new weapons to... Oh, it's an item store. Boo. New weapons or materia. Yeah, we got all that. Fippin' shop. All still mithril. Yeah, all the mithril stuff. Ooh, what's it like to be missing 3 party members now? We only have 6. No, wait, if you don't get Yuffie or Barret, then you only have, or no, Yuffie or Vincent, then you only have 4 people to run around with. Alright, will Cid be allowed in the kitchen? Stay out of the kitchen. No. Oh, I didn't even curse about it. Listen, I've worked hard till now, and you say Meteor's gonna smash everything to bits? Well, I ain't standing around listening to fool talk like this. It makes a person lose the will to work. That's what it does. Alright, I don't need to talk to all these people. Let's get out of here. We could go to Bone Village. Go to a lot of places. And they got more enemy skills to gather. We can land right here, right? Yeah, we can go back to we can go back to the ancient city. Cid at the Forgotten Capital. Alright. Go 46 hours. Alright, from what I remember reading, if you look at the funny lights that freaks everybody out as your Cid, they don't block the swear words. Whoa. Consciousness of the Ancients. That's what Tifa said? Wait, it's what Tifa said that. Hey, Ancients, I don't even have a clue what you're trying to say to me. Oh, maybe this... Whoa, how'd I get it? Yeah, there it is. Who is it? Who's trying to peek into my mind? Is it the Consciousness of the Ancients? Let's do it again. Does it say that first one again? Interesting. Okay. I said Tifa said something there for a second, but she ain't here. Alright, there's like nothing we can do around here. Alright. Just goes to show we can go anywhere we want to right now. Let's talk to the Chocobo Sage, see if he's learned anything more about himself. Boop. Mark. Now what can I do for you? Remember something? I remember now. That's the one they call... It's a mountain chocobo. It's just like the name says. He can cross any mountain. There was another one that could cross rivers too. They call them river chocobos. Where can I get one of those, what do you call them, chocobos? There aren't any around now. What are you flapping about? There's one right there. What? I wonder what he's doing there. I don't remember him being there. Can't remember for the life of me. That's great. See, I wonder how Tifa would have reacted if we brought her there before finding Cloud. Can't get under the glacier. Can't climb the mountain. This is, yep, same thing. Alright. So let's see. Places to go, places to go. I like flying sideways. So we do the Bone Village thing. We can go back to Mideel. I feel like, I'm wondering if there's anything else, because there's a couple buildings that wouldn't let us go to for a sec there. I don't think we're going to do our final Fort Condor fight tonight. That needs to be an event, honestly. I need to sell tickets to that. Like, it's gonna be emotional for me. It's gonna be too much. Aw, hey doggy. He ain't got nobody in this world. I know, life's rough. Oh, this is boarded up. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Got a feeling something bad's gonna happen. Is it gonna be okay? I'm alright. I've lived a long, full life. But I'm worried about my son and his family living in that far-off town. I hope they're safe. Son and your family, huh? An elixir. Nice sheets. Something bad's gonna happen. Okay. Son and his family. Wait a minute. Did you take something just now? Maybe. Yeah, I took it, old man. Hey, it's mine now, and I'll make good use of it, believe you me. What an oddball. We'll let him use it. Or we'll let him use it. Hey, thanks. It'll help, Pops. We stole from that man! No. Oh, I was wondering who's gonna ask if we used it or not. No. Oh, Sid. Sid can get away with that. I knew they questioned you at one point, but didn't know it'd be him. It's amazing he recovered. When they carried him here after they first discovered him, I thought he was a goner for sure. That boy must have one powerful guardian angel watching over him. Oh, you don't know how true that is. So how's the boy? Poor kid. He sure got the worst of whatever it was. Sure hope he gets better soon. Right now is when he really needs to hold on and not give up. Okay, you can't really read the sign there. Oh, hello. She always stays right by his side. She must really love him. Remember, even at a time like this, you can never give up hope. You've got to be strong like her. Well, anyhow, hey, you all look terrible. Why don't you get some rest for a while? We can sleep here. Nice. We all just sleep in beds next to next to Cloud, who's just having the worst time of his life. Nice. Okay, perfect. Well then, take care. I'm sorry, but your friend's condition remains unchanged. You have to be patient and wait this out. These things take time. Just like fine wine, time is of the essence. It's a different version of time is of the essence. Whoops. Cloud, I don't understand a word he's saying. I'm such a fool. I thought there was something that I could do for him. Oh, Tifa. What number am I? No. A billion mirror fragments. Small. Light. Taken. Angels. Singing voices. Xeno GS. What? What number am I? Is there anything new? I think that was it. That's repeating now, so billion mirror fragments, small light, taking angel's voices. Huh. Well, yeah. I understood those words, but I guess you don't understand what he's trying to say. Well, sit out, I guess. Can we get in that locked door? Girl's probably still buying everything, right? Yep. It's amazing. Kicking it. No good. Someone must have locked it. I want to get back there. What's in there? Do we get new weapons? We're gonna need more money. Let's start with who we've got right now. Gun. It's a Winchester, hell yeah. The bangles too. It's a lot of money actually for all these. Start there. The Dragon Lance though. Javelin. Some of these have a higher attack. Attack percentage, anyway. But not as high a damage. Damage on this is great. Crystal bangles are solid. Micro laser. That's what I've been using. Enemy launcher, drill arm. Yeah, drill arms is double. Chainsaw. Gatling gun. Solid bazooka. Oh, that's right. We got the solid bazooka. But we just bought the AM cannon. Holy junk, it does more. It does way more. I might need to see what the solid bazooka looks like, though. Wait, the micro laser does more than this? No, it does not. Oh, it does more than the solid bazooka. Okay, okay. Alright. Gem ring, huh? Okay, yeah, so we got the ribbon back from Tifa. Lariat. Oh yeah, Lariat's the shotgun that we had. The Sniper CR is sick. It hits every time. Peacemaker, Quicksilver. Did you start with Quicksilver? Oh, he has a double that's connected. I didn't even notice that he has a linked double. Long barrel R. Holy crap. I got the Winchester. Why did I even buy the Winchester at this point? What is this? Shoot, dude. I guess this is a higher attack, technically. I want to see what that looks like. I'm not even gonna do materia right now. Shoot, dang. I need to just talk about that Chocobo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not much has changed since Sid got control, so. Leave? Guessing so. Yes, it leaves. Okay. Alright, let's fight something real quick. I want to see these weapons we got now. See what these look like. Perfect. Nice. Solid. Everyone gets their own target. Yes. You guys see me spin my gun? Dude, AM cannon's sick. Bam. Oh, Vincent. You're bringing down the mood. Kill your target. Come on, buddy. There you go. I know you're not the strongest, but... Nice, okay. 4,000 gil. Alright. Alright, so that was his long barrel R, which has the most of everything except for damage. So yeah, we could be doing more damage with him if we wanted to, but more materia slots is kind of nice right now. He does have a ribbon, he's got the sprint shoes on, nice. He has solid bazooka, yeah, similar thing where it's like, not as strong, but more materia slots. Alright. I think we're chill for right now. Alright, so... we already checked limits on everybody, materia. Exchange. So let's do... Yeah, obviously not all this is gonna fit. Oh, all of Tifa's stuff is just out and about now, isn't it? She's not in the part, frickin' A. Alright, well... Let's move. She had cure and stuff, right? So... Just wholesale on that, and then... let's give it to Barret. Whatever you can fit anyway at this point, and then... Alright, we're just gonna... Cause these are the ones that actually have stuff. You don't need that. Give this to Sid. full cure, gravity, lightning. Got some alls in there. So we just need to keep training stuff up. HP plus to Barret because he's huge. Oof. That ice is close. Alright, Sid. That was her enemy skill. I have to look those over again now. Steel. I'm just weakening him so much right now. Get counter. Transform. No, we're working on the transform. Puts his health so low. It's so unnecessary. Alright. It's fine for now, it's something. Alright. I always get curious. Can I land on this like little tiny baby strip? I can. This is Medieval area. Yeah, okay. Alright, so they want us to go to Corel. But I don't want to go to Corel yet. I don't wanna. I think we may call it. I'm trying to think if there's any other little thing I kinda want to do before calling it a night, because yeah, I want to train up a little bit. There's a few more enemy skills we can get as we do that. There's Corel. I don't really want to go there yet. Go back to Rocket Town as Sid, but I don't know if that's gonna be that big a difference. Already hit up Wutai, did some Wutai business. Been there, been there. Talk to the Chocobo stage again. You remembered a couple things. Can't go to the Gold Saucer, still closed. Went to Hunan. We could go to Midgar. Oh, the Bone City thing. Try Bone City. We can do that for a couple minutes. It sounds like fun. Before calling it a night. Sid. Sid's character is fantastic. There's a harp somewhere on the ground here. I want to start digging. I don't need the lunar harp anymore. We want good treasure. Alright. I get the feeling. Let's look on the top floor again. The top layer here. $100 gil ain't bad for this garbage. Watch, and they're all gonna look downward. Oof. Having some acid reflux or something. Ooh. Alright. They all look down and be pissed. Bastards. Absolute bastards. Please be something. So I know you can find the key to Midgar here. A bunch of other things. A potion. Yay, that's good treasure. Normal treasure. What's normal treasure? I want to say we're looking for good treasure. Watch, we're gonna do it down here this time. We'll even get one more. Let's just do it. 300 gil, ain't a big deal. See, done. And then it's gonna show up all the way up there again. I'm gonna have no idea where I'm looking at. Come on. Okay, not that time. So, okay, we're gonna have to go around that. Maybe a little up. Oh. I had to get rid of the box before it would actually go. Just in his line of view, in hers, his. Okay, yeah, it's about here. Please find nice things. It's another potion, I swear. Paying 300 gil for potions. Are they gonna do this in remake? Are they gonna have digging in remake? Jeez. Getting potions. What's normal treasure? So I know, like, if you miss, like, certain summons and stuff, you can find them here. But the good and normal treasure thing is really weird. I'd imagine good treasure would be more than... or would be more worthwhile than normal. Or, like, yeah, good should be more than normal, right? But is normal also potions? Of course it's up there. Wait, is it up there, or is it... No, yeah, it's way up there. Right in front of that guy. It's like on the very corner over here. That's what it looks like. Put somebody up here. Freaking A. We're gonna get nothing, watch. It's easier going from top to bottom than it is bottom to top, I think. Nothing in here. Alright, let's try normal treasure one more time. This is a good way to end. Go top side again. Gotta get enough people to triangulate. Do-do-do-do. This music never gets old. No, no. Do-do-do. Alright, come on. Can I pay them all 100 gil to just walk in the direction, and then once they all bump into each other, then we have a deal? Like, is it that bad? Or that hard? Right in front of the door. Should dig up your own floor, please. There's something under there, I swear. The potions are killing me, man. Alright. Start digging. I want good treasure. We already have the Lunar Harp. Why does it give you the option? Alright. One down here. One over here. I want to find something worthwhile. Pretty sure you can get the Midgar key. Maybe we just do it like right here. That 2 on each floor is enough. This is such a weird minigame. Alright. Done. Pop it. Let's go. Calculate the tremors, face the direction. That looks like on the edge of this. Alright. It's the best looking spot. If we got a potion, I'm strangling the guy who works here. I hate this so bad. Why does it do this? Killing me, dude. Freaking killing me. I love that they have to jump to the last spot. you know what I want to try and do? I'm gonna wait for this guy to come up. I remember being really funny because I remember I want to say, if you get a guy like right next to the ladder, he will go up it just to jump back down. Oh no, he just jumped straight to it. Shoot. I remember one climbing up just to jump down, and it being hilarious to me. Okay. Oh, can we get past him even? Yeah, we can. Okay. Can I like walk up against you and then just do this? Nope. If it's another potion, I'm burning it all down. It's gonna be hell to pay. Buntline. What is buntline? Is that a weapon? I think that's a weapon. What's the range of this shiz? Everything still looks really mixed up. We do it alphabetically and we find it real quick, but ranger for throw, then we can see if it's a weapon or not. Buntline. Oh, it is a gun. It's a gun for Vincent, my Vincenty boy. Battle's so weird. Alright. Oh, that's his double. Oh shoot. Okay, cool. Cool. Tight. We'll definitely use that. That's actually awesome. And they're connected too. That's sweet. Alright. I want good treasure. I want that good. Going like right here. Guess I'll use all 5, right? What's 500 gil? Money's no object. Not right now. It's looking like it's down low. Oh, it's like right on top of this person? Yeah, they're looking here. This guy's looking right at her. So's the other guy, right? Yeah. So they both kind of converge on the person. I think it's right in front of that person. So like literally right here. Gotta be. It's gotta be, right? Tell me this. Give me something. Alright, that is a joke weapon. I believe it's Sid's joke weapon. Yep, he'd have a mop. Well, I'm glad we found that. Alright, one more try. Come on. I wanna go to Midgar. I want it. Got the mop. I love that they let you use that as a weapon. That's great. Definitely this think this section could use some upgrading, especially if they wanted to add something like this in the remake. I doubt that they will have it in the game at all. I guess they could, but can't get in line with her, and then because that crosses his vision there. So it could be right here. He's kind of looking in this direction. It's not 100%. Let's actually look at this person down here. Whoa, okay. This almost makes it look like there's two different things we could be getting. That or just it's where these two dudes' eyes meet. I think it's here. Or literally right here. We dug here before though, and it was nothing. Nothing. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. It's all garbage. There's no science behind this. Why are we pointing in the direction of tremors that we create with bombs? Can't we just do it until we're on top of something? Can't we just keep blowing things up? Their staff in a position. I know a scam when I see one. Also, when we got here, everyone just seems to be digging in general. Like, this doesn't really seem like you normally do this. Like, this is definitely a tourist trap up thing. Like, we're gonna rearrange how we poke these guys so that we can hopefully find this thing. It's right on this cliff, I swear. Every time we do it, we get nothing. Unless this is like right off the edge of the cliff and it's right under the ladder. Same damn spot. Here? Is that further up enough? Oh, what it is? What is it? God, I hate this. I hate this so much. This is killing me. Alright, I'm gonna only put dudes on the top and watch. It's gonna be on the bottom. They're gonna move it to the bottom and I'll be so mad. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna put so many dudes up here just to be 100% sure of where it is. And you know what's gonna happen? They're all gonna look down and I'm gonna be pissed. Well, let's do this smart. Like, let's do this guy and then do one here. Let's do one here. This is so stupid. They're all gonna look down, watch. Alright, and then we'll wait for them to come up because I don't think they'll let you go down while they go up. I could be wrong, but I've also gotten stuck on ladders. I should save. Frick. Bad at saving. Right, we're gonna have, this is the control guy for safety. Okay, blow it. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. You're all the worst. You're all, oh my gosh. All right, it's literally like right here. Let's just dig right here. So stupid. Give me the key. Give me the key. Alright, one more. I've become addicted to this. What do they have to buy? I'm curious. They're still the same armors? Diamond bangle, rune bangles. The runes of the 4 doubles. Might buy those later. Alright. Oh. So we need to start digging. Good treasure. So I found one thing that's useful, one thing that's hilarious. Maybe I couldn't get it because I put someone way too close to where it actually spawns, and so we couldn't actually dig there because there's too many dudes. I'm still gonna put 3 like right up here though. I should put one behind the tree. Alright, there we go. We got this. This time it's good, it's golden, it's gonna work. Boom. 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 Alright. So, literally, right in front of this dude, right in front of him, here. There's no mistaking this. There's no mistaking this. Where's this key? Give it to me. Why? Why is that the case? Why is that the case? No. Alright, maybe you can't get it or I'm just really unlucky. Alright, let's save this. That's some savagery, dude. It hurts my heart. That's okay. Alright, no more Tifa's leader. That's Sid. Sweaty Sid, apparently. Alright, guys. On that there note, mute that out. I'm gonna call that a night. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the friendship and the camaraderie as we've chilled and talked about this game. And oh, thank you for coming back. It's been a minute since we streamed consistently for sure. But I do appreciate everybody coming and supporting. Thank you to Cadet Gimby for the 22 months, man. Thank you, Anro, for the 7 months. I appreciate you guys so much. I thank everybody who's just lurked, chilled to hang out, talk. I really do enjoy doing these streams, and I really do enjoy Final Fantasy VII, and I'm excited to explore Final Fantasy IX and do more with Final Fantasy, because I'm glad that it's not a dying series, to be honest. It is some good stuff. All right, Memory Prism is streaming. I don't think I've rated Memory Prism in a minute, so we're gonna rate good old Memory Prism because he's a swell guy. I've wanted to get on his do a co-stream with him because he's wanted to do some he does Jackbox games a lot, and I just have not had the time these past 2 weeks to join him, and so at some point I want to, though. We'll definitely have to do more with Memory Prism. I think I rated him once before because we were talking, or that I was chilling on his stream after doing some Due Process because he was playing Due Process. Tomorrow we will be streaming. I don't know if it will be 7 again. It might be, or it might be something else. I haven't decided yet. Memory Prism's cool. No Man's Sky is pretty cool. I've almost wanted to check that game out since they've redone it, or at least fixed it up as they go. But it's looking like a lot of fun, honestly. All right, we're gonna ship you over to him. But I hope everyone has a fantastic night. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. I should be seeing you tomorrow. Everybody, good night. Yeah!